Good morning, welcome to the Jewellery Maker Morning Show. I'm Ali DeFoy. It's super to be with you today on Super Saturday. This all came about pretty much because, well, I love Super Soccer Saturday on a Saturday night, and I thought, wouldn't that be fab? And I was talking with Kimbo, we were trying to work out what we could do for each day of the week, and director Claire and I and Kim were all sitting together and we thought we should have a day for every single day of the week, and Super Saturday was voted the one for today. We're loving it, you've guessed it. Producer Kimbo is in the gallery. Oh yes, oh yes. I haven't uploaded it on Facebook because there was so many treats, and in all honesty, I didn't really get much sleep because I was woken up at 1:30 in the morning, which you probably were too if you're in the south of England, with thunder, like huge, exceptionally loud thunder, and lightning. Hello, guest designer Sheila.
Sorry.
No, I didn't even introduce. I wanted to do a big introduction for you. It's the most amazing, most wonderful resident designer. She's here. We've got her for 4 hours. It's the stunning. She looks gorgeous today, as usual, but extra stunning today. She's got an extra sparkle. It's our Sheila. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you and everybody?
Good.
Yeah.
Were you woken up with the thunder as well?
I didn't hear a thing, which is unusual for me because I normally do. I can't believe that.
Oh, thunder and lightning! Literally, I woke up and I screamed the apartment block down. Because I had my window was open, I had no idea what it was. I just turned around and was like, ah! Just lightning coming in the window, the curtains were open. Oh my gosh, scary, scary, scary. And if I wasn't here this morning, I would have sat and watched it. It would have been quite fun, but oh no, I couldn't. I can't believe you missed that. You need to get a
I can't believe it either because
it.
I'm normally quite a well, I am a light sleeper. So to miss that, I must have been, mind you, I was out yesterday, so I'm a bit zoned out today. I'm a bit,
Well, I think now I'm going to wake you up with an early bird. It's the way to do it on Super Saturday. I told you about it all day yesterday. It's been, well, promoted all week pretty much. Everybody knows it's coming. We've been waiting for this for a few months, isn't even a slight exaggeration. Months we've been waiting for your brand new amber. It's gorgeous. It's stunning. It's all the colours that you want. You might have already seen it spin around earlier in the past few days. Everybody knows it's coming. Everybody's excited about it. The launch of it is this morning, so I'm not going to keep you waiting too long. I'll give you a quick glimpse of it now. It feels stunning. Now, when you get it home, if you're one of the fortunate 500, because we only have 500, if you're fortunate enough to be successful and get one of these, or maybe two, you might multi-bid, or maybe three, because we've not had it for months, you might not want to do without it ever again, so you might want to get more than one. This is stunning, and it looks incredible. It's magnificent, but when you get it home and you go to pick it up, it's going to feel exceptionally light, purely because it is amber. I'll explain all about it when we bring it to you very shortly. I just want to show you my presenter's pick for today because it is otherworldly. Now, this is creme de la creme. Many of you know that something is coming up in the pipeline to be brought to you every Sunday, but I thought it's Super Saturday. We're going to do it for you today. This is going to be part of or sort of the idea of one of the most elite ranges we've ever even thought about on Jewellery Maker. It is creme de la creme. We won't have anything higher anytime soon for this. This is the highest point you can get for this particular gemstone on Jewellery Maker. There are only 12 in the entire world, worldwide, on JewelleryMaker.com and here in the UK on the television. There will be 12 people, well, 12 opportunities. You may multi-bid. That is clearly up to you. But with 12 of these in the world, wait until you see this. For 12 people, or 12 opportunities, let's put it opportunity-wise, because as I say, people will want to multi-bid. It will be considered because it is the highest caliber I've offered to date in the largest. When do you ever get genuine turquoise like this? It is not reconstituted turquoise. It is real turquoise all the way from USA. It is magnificent. They are pear drops, faceted for you, 7x4 to 9x4 mil. But as I say, there are only 12 opportunities, so they will not be here for long. It will be at 12 o'clock UK time, so that's about 2 hours and 55 minutes. We will bring you the brand new limited edition, so limited, there are 12 in the world. Good luck. They're jam-packed, so you might want a few of you to get it together. It's sort of the way guest designer Alison Tarry do, Sammy do, and Fiona, and some of the other guest designers. You might want to do it together and separate, because there's a really big strand, so you may wish to do that, and they're all very sizable. Right, are you ready? Where's your phone? Do you do it on the web? Have you logged in? Do you do it on the web or do you do it on the phones? You just come in, don't you? You just buy things when you come in.
Well, no, because if I come in, they've missed. So I mean, I do.
Do you do telephone or do you do?
I do telephone.
Telephone. You're like me. I love talking to people.
I do too. Yeah.
Right. So now, if you were at home, Sheila, I would tell you to pick up your phone now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to get in a delay. You know, if you were going to go on the motorway, and you know at 8:45 it's going to be hectic because everybody's on the motorway to try and get to work for 9 o'clock. Be a really short motorway journey, but you know what I mean. That would be really crazy if I told you to get on the motorway at 8:45 because everybody else is getting on there. So I maybe tell you to get on there 8:25, 5 minutes before everybody else. What I'm trying to get you to do now is call early because I don't want you to hit a delay. I don't want you to be on a queue in the phone lines, even though it's free. It's a free phone number from the UK landline, 0800 644 655. It's completely free to call from a landline in the UK. The reason I tell you that, or join me on the web, however you wish to join me, JewelleryMaker.com if you're on there already, your iPads, your smartphones, your Android apps, your notebooks, your Galaxy Pads, whatever it is you use to join us, log in, get involved, call me now. It's available. There are 500 calls right away because this has been so well advertised. Everybody knew it was coming up. This isn't one that we just popped on a Saturday morning, think, oh, that's super, that's lovely. It's your early bird because we're doing something outstanding with the price. But the reason we're doing it first thing in the morning is because my producer said, Ali, we simply cannot make anyone wait any longer. We've been waiting all week for this particular strand, but for months for Amber to come back in stock. It's a really long strand. As I say, there are 500 opportunities. They're already flying out the door. They are all the same size. Now these are all a 5mm, which is a size that is so attractive, isn't it? As a jewellery maker.
I was saying in the week when I was on, last week? And I said I haven't seen Amber in ages, and they must have known it had come in, and I didn't know it had come in. I was none the wiser. We haven't seen it for ages, so to have it now is just amazing.
It must be because we all knew you were on this morning.
Well, I went into an Amber shop in Denmark a few years ago, and it was very expensive, and we still weren't getting it very much then. So to actually have it now is just phenomenal, and you have to buy it while you can because
absolutely. Well,
every gemstone now it isn't as easy to mine, is it? So when it does come in, you really have to go for it.
2s, 3s, 4s, multi-bids like there's no tomorrow. Can I do a big congratulations first of all to Denise in Manchester, who was the very first person on the phone lines who not only managed to get a hold of it but was first in, so well done to you. Hot off the press, you've definitely got yours. You can relax, you've done it. Now the price point you may have paid for Amber elsewhere or Amber in the past, you're probably thinking I'll need to set aside about £50 to maybe get myself this quality of Amber. We don't do a carat weight with this. It's like your pearls.
Yes.
Carat weight wise, it's an amorphous gem. It doesn't have a crystal structure. It's about the beauty of the stone. It's about the quality. Now what you can see here is you haven't just got the traditional amber, which is those golden oranges.
Exactly.
Can you see that?
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It really is.
It's almost like a 21st century amber, isn't it?
And to have that, I think, in your collection, especially if you're doing sort of stately homes and you're doing your craft fairs, then to have something like this in there, Amber, is just amazing, because how many people would have that?
I mean, what
fair,
you could do with these, I'm just guessing, is maybe even just a pair of sterling silver shepherd hooks and just one.
A bracelet with just one in the middle?
Yeah, you don't need to use a lot because it's amber. It has that status, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So just one. Should we count how many you're going to get? Even if you just did a wee section of the sort of the 4 colour or the 3 colours. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now that's 10, and I've barely counted any of the strand. So we're at 10 there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You've got to be quick. I don't mean to rush you, but these are being allocated so quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 150 have already gone. I've only got 500. That's me at 32, 4, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 40. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 50. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 60, God. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think I might have skipped one. 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 82, 2, 4, 6, 7, approximately 87, maybe 88. I might have missed one. Wow, if you did Sheila's idea, if you just put one in the middle, that's 87 bracelets or necklaces just to include amber, and you've got your authenticity certificate, and print it out as soon as you can. Sorry, Sheila, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, I've never known that many on a strand, and particularly anything as high quality as amber. I mean, that is truly, truly phenomenal, isn't it?
Most definitely. I'm just looking at the end, looking at the cord that we've used. We've not actually used beading thread. We've used a cord, which therefore, to me, indicates
so it's a reasonable
hole.
sized hole. Yes, absolutely right, Ellie. Yeah.
A wee message from Louise in Warwickshire. One on a sterling silver, is that pinch bail, sorry. Job done. Love it. You know those beautiful bails that we had? That's a great idea.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I have been waiting in this for an age. Thank you. More than welcome, Carol. Thank you so much for getting involved. Now, 200 have gone. We had originally 500, and the price isn't even on the television. So that should show you, trust-wise,
exactly.
over 200 people have already trusted us. And it's only £20. Did you think it was going to be about 49? Maybe if you're lucky, £39. Enjoy. What you would pay for a strand of totally genuine amber? $19.95.
I was thinking about $49.95. I really was. You would. That is truly, truly amazing. And I've had a look at it this morning, and it is. We are simply the best, aren't we? Really, we are. Just fantastic.
Now, I'm sorry that we only had 500. I do apologise if you miss out, because unfortunately many people will today. Because as I say, we only have 500. I do have another strand tomorrow morning. If for any reason you don't manage to get this, or if you're lucky enough to get this today and one tomorrow, and it's a different size tomorrow I've got. Angela in Worcestershire, awesome price, got mine. Angela, guest designer. I'm really, really pleased for you, Angela. And I also hear, Angela, I probably shouldn't say this on live TV, but I hear that your son is very attractive. The girls were all talking about it yesterday, so apparently he should come to a workshop. Everybody at the company apparently will be on that workshop. Heather has to, what was that? Heather's joined us in the web, but Kim, director Claire and producer Kim, you have to wait till Claire's back from holiday, but they want to go in the workshop to I don't know, hang out with you. Good morning, I'll come too, if there's cake I'm there. Good morning all, love amber, I've got mine, been waiting ages. Heather in Essex, I'm so pleased for you. As I say, do remember to check it out. Now if you check out your shopping basket, £2.95 per day, that's once per Jewellery Maker day, so that's the UK price point if you're joining us in the UK. If you wish to ship it abroad, maybe you've got friends in Malta, or maybe you've got friends in New Zealand or Australia or Greece or wherever you may wish to send this, maybe as a gift to somebody, what you can do is tell our contact team the address that you want to send it to, and we can send it for you. So it doesn't have to go to you and then send away. Obviously you might want to make the jewellery and then send it, but if you know somebody just wants a strand, you can send it direct from us to them as long as you have the address for them. And then that would be whatever the shipping handling would be for that particular country and that particular currency. They would convert it for you into pounds or vice versa. They'll sort that out for you. US is $5.95 if you want to join us, but once in any one day, add it all into the same order. So once you get your order number, keep that order number and use the same one for the whole day, and you'll only be charged your post and packaging once. All right, if you don't check it out, then it's not guaranteed to be yours. It's the exact same as if Sheila and I went to the shops and we went and got our messages in our basket and we just went out the door. If we don't go to the checkout, it's not technically ours. No. So we can't guarantee that if there was a crisis and there was no other milk left and you had milk in your basket, you could not physically stop, well, unless you tried really hard, somebody taking the milk out of your basket and going and checking it out before you. That could happen. It wouldn't really, because nobody would do that really. In live, nobody would do that. But on the web, it automatically comes out of your basket and goes to the first person who confirms. So nobody has to take it out, it just automatically happens. All right, so please bear that in mind. If you haven't checked out, it's not 100% yours, it's just showing an interest in it. Just like at the shops when you put something in your basket, you walk around with it, you're just showing an interest, which is amazing. But if you do decide to go for it, make sure you check it out as soon as you can. I do apologise, I've got something in my eye. I don't know what it is. Clear quartz, oh my gosh, these are amazing. Where have they gone? Oh, there. Do you know what? I'm seeing all these ones. I'm like, that's not the one. This is, you can't see them for the graphics right now if you're watching on television. If you're watching on the web, you'll see them. These are phenomenal, and I think really you should just wear them like this. Just around the neck, one big glamorous strand. What do you reckon? Aren't they divine?
Tiny. Oh, I think they're exquisite. I really do.
Would you, so a suggestion, put an amber in between each one? From the team in the gallery suggested this. Imagine the luxury of having an amber in between each one.
Yes. Absolutely beautiful. Even just dropping off a couple of the faceted quartz, beautiful. The facets, you really couldn't get any more facets on that strand, could you?
You couldn't, could you?
No.
And this will work with lovely to see you on the web already checking out on this. This will work with every and any gemstone, really, won't it?
And also, I'll tell you what, it looks, if you're doing, and I've done a Celtic circlet for my cousin's daughter's wedding, and I've done like a feature at the piece at the front, and she's just going to have a gemstone dropping down there. That would look absolutely beautiful.
Oh my God, and it would catch the light.
And it would catch the light, reflect. She's getting married in, having a blessing in an abbey.
Oh, how stunning.
So yeah, so something like that would look absolutely beautiful.
I think that's
on tiaras dropping down in the centre of a wire frame.
Could you imagine? And would you need a stronger wire with these because of the size
yes,
of
you
them?
Would. Yes, you would.
Yeah,
yes,
you just go maybe up a gauge in your wire because the holes would be drill holes would be bigger.
Well, you would probably use a one for a tiara frame because you would be able to get those on the wire, silver wire. And yeah, they look and lovely for a gift for maybe a bridesmaid, make them a pair of earrings. I mean, how beautiful would that be?
That would be just divine. Or maybe a flower girl. Maybe you can make a little bracelet with maybe just
maybe one on with some maybe little pearls round. Yeah, and this is really what you have to think of when you're buying a strand. You have to think past the strand, if you like, and think just how many you can make, what different styles you can do with it, a little bit of wire work, you know, so...
Or a simple stretchy.
Or a simple stretchy, exactly, yeah.
They're, very rarely do we get them in a 14mm round. That's what's sort of stealing the show for me. It's the size of them.
Well, this is
why... You mentioned all that faceting.
And as you mentioned, if you just put one in the middle, they're such a good size that they're... You know, they'll be head turners, if you like, because they will be noticed just having one in the middle. Maybe some black onyx, maybe some smoky quartz, maybe some spinel. You know, a nice deep gemstone with just one in the middle. Gorgeous. And for Christmas time, you know, to sort of buy and think about. I know it's a bit early to think about Christmas, and it's something that, but
no.
When you're actually making jewellery, you do tend to have to think ahead. You know, and buy while the time is right.
Yes, the time is nigh.
Exactly, because it's no good thinking, I wish I'd have had that because I really did want it, but at the time maybe
once it's gone,
it's gone. Yeah, because we don't very rarely. I think it's been a long time since we've had faceted quartz that size and faceted so beautifully.
They're faceted incredibly, and that's what we look for in a clear gemstone.
Exactly.
You can see right through it. You want faceting, you want clarity, you want brilliance. You're getting that from the inside, you're getting luster from the surface. You're even getting those flashes of scintillation when you look at it at a different angle and you get this ping, like a toothpaste advert where it goes ping in the end. Lots of you already in. Now this is brand new for me today. It's brand new for everybody. Nobody's seen it. It's a hot off the press. You're getting a brand new amber treat. Second treat. It is Super Saturday. It's going to start off with brand new treats, and it's only £12.95. Now that is not the price you would ever associate with this quality of totally genuine clear quartz. Clear quartz is really hard to get. Many of you will know quartz can be ever so cloudy. Just think of cloudy quartz, think of rose quartz, think of these gemstones that you see most days, and they're really, really cloudy. A clear quartz is actually a celebration, it's a gift. So rare.
I think they are like a diamond. They shine like a diamond, don't they? They really, really do. And I think even if you had just one on a pendant with maybe a lovely spacer flower at the bottom or a lovely flowered head pin, you know, on some chain, just very, very simple, but it just gives you that wow factor, doesn't it?
Most definitely. Or even a keyring. There's 28 of them approximately on here. So with 28, that could be 20 individual keyrings that you could charge £5 for. Make yourself a little wire circle that you would attach your keys to, have a wee bit of chain, a wee bit of gemstones sort of twinkling off there. That could be a £5 charm.
Absolutely.
28 of them.
And also, I think because of the size of those gemstones, you could just make a very plain, just a silver bracelet, just having one on the end there, just
one,
just as a feature piece, yeah, you know, where your clasp goes.
28 features.
Yes, 28 features, all 4.
For not even £1 each.
Yeah.
Not even 50 pence each. The quality there is magnificent. I'm over the moon. It is time to challenge Sheila. If you've never joined us before, welcome to Jewellery Maker. I'm Ali. Our resident designer Sheila's with us today, and she's looking amazing.
And I have to say, these aren't my glasses.
Borrowed Amelia's.
And I can't see through them. So bless her little heart. Mine are on my dressing table cupboard in the glasses case. And I had to go back because I couldn't set my alarm yesterday, so I had to go back and fetch my specs, and I left them by my bed. So we really can't see small things.
For your challenge.
And what's Kim giving me? Chips and nuggets. So I'm going to do. I'm fumbling away.
No,
she wouldn't know. It was my fault for forgetting. And I thought, oh. So do excuse me
what
today.
About the handy Andy?
I've tried that now because it's not
too magnified.
It's still blurred.
Oh no!
And you know, ladies and gents out there, if you haven't got your right specs, you can't. It disorientates you a bit. So I'm slightly disorientated today.
Mind, have a seat.
So I'm
we
feeling.
Like each other. There's just a chair in the middle.
We do.
Right. You've been given chips and nuggets.
I have, yes.
And you've got yourself some Eslon thread.
That could be difficult today. Trying to get the S-long thread through the so yeah. But I will tell you what you can do with that. You can crochet with that. If I'd had my glasses, I would have threaded some on, and I would have threaded some on some wire and crocheted.
Set you an extra challenge. You're not going to like me after this. Why don't you try a bit of macrame or kumihimo?
That's still tiny. I've still got to thread it and get it through the hole.
No, without just on its own, just the thread.
Oh, just the thread.
Yeah.
Oh,
that might be fun.
I could plait it.
Yeah, you could plait it.
I could plait it. It'd be nice to be plaited with the.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
But if anyone else is away on holiday and they've forgotten their specs and they want to use their Eslon thread and they can't,
I think it looks fabulous on the bust as it is, don't you? I said that. No, I did
say
that.
Just wrap it round.
Yeah, that's it. Put it. Yeah, that's it. Done. Finished.
Done. Job done.
I think that the way that Kim's put it on the bust is just beautiful.
Getting all these compliments, Kim.
Don't need. I said to Kim this morning. I says that's just so gorgeous, like it is. Just restrand it and just.
Isn't it? Let's see what you're actually getting.
Actually, it's nice to twist. I'm putting it on some wire and I'm going to do a bit of a twisty.
To be fair. Oh wow! Oh my gosh!
So much.
And there's some dainty, some right mini nuggets.
You noticed I haven't undone those yet.
Do you want me to help you?
This really is a challenge today.
I'll help you.
You can't see.
We'll help you. Don't worry. Matt on cameras. I'm sure he wants to do a wee bit of bead threading. I'm going to sit here so then they make you.
Yeah, let's. Do you want to move? Go on then. We'll sit. There we go.
Yay, we like each other. Right, the luxury amethyst. So you've got yourself 3 strands of amethyst, one a dainty nuggets, as Mark Smith was on yesterday, tends to call them sort of microchips.
Yeah, microchips.
These ones come in, I'm just going to check your exact sizes, but they're more of a 2x1 to 9x2 millimeter, I believe, an 8 to 6 centimeter strand. Then you've got the 10x7 ametrine, it's this one here. Now this is a shorter length, it's not short, but shorter, it's roughly 38 centimeters.
Gorgeous ametrine, isn't it?
Really gorgeous quality. In fact, I'll do a wee.
And they just go so well together, don't they? In fact, I'm going to open
they're
those because they're bigger. I can
work with those.
I can do them in block. Yeah.
Do those, right. 38 centimetres approximately, and your 230 carats. Gosh, that's a massive strand. Well, it says amethyst, but it's blatantly ametrine. But it's called amethyst. You've got 2 times 230 carats in 9x6 mil nuggets. There's an 84 centimetre length on both of those, plus your purple Eslon beadsmith cord, which you get in 70 metres Eslon cord. It's 0.4 millimetre.
I would definitely crochet with that. I'd thread the gemstones on, or thread the nuggets on, and crochet.
That sounds gorgeous. Would it be a good size for knotting as well?
Yes,
because I saw a necklace not so long ago in Stratford-upon-Avon, and it was
that's what you could do. You could thread those through these. You could knot it, and then like you have the illusion necklaces.
Oh yes.
But the illusion would be that you just have some gorgeous purple cord.
Satin cord.
Yeah, satin cord.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you could do exactly the same thing and just have it sort of going round and round and round lots of times around the neck.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Nice, yeah. Lots and lots of thoughts. What are your ideas? Get them sent in to us. the S-on cord we have, well, in fact, I'm going to be honest, we don't have any in stock. I probably shouldn't tell you this because you'll tell people, but yesterday I've been trying to get an S-on cord for months, like seriously since last August, to get the sort of creamy coloured S-on cord, and the only reason I got some yesterday was because Mark had some left over from his kit.
From his, yeah.
That's the only reason I got some.
We did
have
have some
so much.
We had some sort of ready colour, and I think that's sold out.
Well,
So
everything
it
that
does,
I've seen has gone, but purple is the only way you can get the purples in the kit, as in this.
So
bundle.
this might go missing today.
Well,
It could go, couldn't it, no, Ali? If that one is, not sold, then you'll be rummaging
Dibs.
for that, yeah.
absolutely dibs.
Yeah, dibs.
Well, no, but most definitely for anyone who's looking at this thinking, I don't really necessarily need the amethyst. I've got some amethyst nuggets, but I really want the S-on cord. The cord we haven't got on its own, so the only time you can get it is in this bundle. So I do apologise for that, but we are going to do a great price point so that you get the nuggets and the ametrine. Well, sorry, amethyst, but it's clearly ametrine when you look at it. Maybe just in case you don't get as much citrine hues as, or ametrine hues as you want, but we've got 2 strands in studio and they've both got their ametrine hues on there. So maybe just to cover ourselves, we've called it amethyst because of course amethyst and citrine fused together by Mother Nature. It's called ametrine from Bolivia. It's a beaut of a strand, really, really sizable, really sort of lilacs coming through, really, really
It
nice.
is a gorgeous,
the
gorgeous,
darker
and
amethyst, isn't it?
It's also one of the most popular colours.
Second favourite colours
yes,
of ladies and gents, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Favourite birthstone, many people a symbol of love. Are you ready to get it? S-on cord, $12.95 for all of it. 4
So
strands and the S-on cord.
Well, it's more than that, isn't it? It's because you double, so you've got two of the smaller nuggets. You've got 2 of the, so that's 4.
Yeah.
That's 5. So there's 6 strands there, isn't there? 6,
How
7.
well,
No, 7.
From when
7.
we started, yeah, because we only had like 30. Well, we started with 18 centimetre strands 5 years ago, and now we're getting 86. I think
Now,
we've made
so
that.
I mean, there's what, 7 strands in there plus your S-long cord for $12.95.
I mean, now we pay $12.95 for the ametrine on its own.
Absolutely.
Yes, we can do the S-on cords at really good prices. But look at the quality of that ametrine.
I mean,
That on its own.
that on its own would be
$12.95.
that. You're absolutely right. And I think when these are put together, you know, it shows that we haven't got that many. So it's best to buy them while they are in these bundles.
Well, exactly.
Because it really is a good buy. Well, I used to call it bargain basement because it is, isn't it?
Yes, I'm
It
not allowed to
is.
say it, but you can.
Oh, well, are you not? Are we not?
You are, I'm not.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's all right then. Is there anything else I can say?
Say whatever you want. What I would say to you is with this, as Sheila's just pointed out, the reason we can do this is because they all have the same quantity in stock and it's not necessarily a big quantity. So when you put things together, the reason you bundle things is to clear stock. That's not
That's
not
exactly
secret,
all it
it's
is.
clearly
No,
what it
it's
is.
not, because we have so many different variations of all of the lovely gemstones that we
Absolutely.
sell that need to go somewhere, and if we have like a
Well, if we have a new order on its way, we can't put it anywhere.
no, that's right, yeah.
So if there's only,
that's why.
say, 40 of these in stock, and each one of them has only 40, that's clearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vault locations. And
That's the word I was looking
we might
for.
lose a bit of money
Yeah.
because we've reduced the price, but we've turned over. So we keep ourselves ticking. So as long as we balance out, the only problem is Kim isn't particularly good at maths, but she doesn't pretend she is. She just gets a big calculator, hits the buttons a few times to pretend she's doing something, and then says calculator doesn't work, and then a price comes in. So Michelle, irresistible bundle, Purple Rain is what it makes me think of. Love that. Absolutely love it, and love the song as well.
That's my favourite kit name for purple.
Is it?
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Well, there you go. That's what we can call your challenge, Purple Rain.
Yes.
Should we change
yes.
it?
Yeah, change it.
We'll change it just for you, Michelle. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave these with you. Well, you've got yours,
yes,
actually,
I
so
have
put these up
started,
there.
you see, so I'm doing quite well without my specs because they're so easy to thread even if you can't see very well.
Close your eyes and just like pigeon tail on the donkey.
Just feeling, and in they go, you see. There you go.
I love it. Right, leaving it there. Have fun with this on cord.
I
will.
will.
Crammy when I come back.
Oh, okay, I'll do my best. I'll just feel.
Right,
You think I'm joking? Oh.
Right, Lapis Lazuli. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's coming up. Labradorite, malachite, amethyst bezels, in a pear drop. Lots coming up for you. This is amazing. So much for you. But I'm going to do. Right, you need this. Kim, can I be really naughty? How many have we got? I know it's brand new. 273. And can you tell me how? Oh, it's amazing. Can you tell me how much it is? Is that it? Right, call me now. This is the front of the box. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I've never seen anything. When did we get these new boxes in?
I love them. They're gorgeous, aren't they? I love them.
Wait till you see this. Right, hold on. You have step 1, step 2, step 3. Oh, 2A, sorry. Wah! And how to open and close a jump ring, if you didn't know. We have all the steps, all the components. Have a look through your components. There we are. A sterling silver plated copper bangle. No joke. 50 jump rings, 10 iolite faceted beads, 10 amethyst faceted beads, 10 peridot faceted beads, 10 rainbow moonstone faceted beads. This bangle is amazing. Even just a bangle on its own. Oh no, one size fits all. This is phenomenal. Love, 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 love it. Oh yes, 10. Oh yes. Right, so they are. Now it's not even telling you that they are faceted wrapped loops. Amethyst. Oh sorry, moonstone. Amethyst. They're all ready for you to use. Iolite, and then peridot. And they've all got your 50 jump rings. Or your 10, 20, 40. You okay?
Yes, just a bag open.
You've got 40 of your genuine gems. 40 genuine gems, 50 jump rings, so you've got extra jump rings, 10 extra jump rings. This is just outstanding. I love, 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 love it. I really, really want it. This is the easiest bracelet in the world. Or bangle, I would go as far as to call. Look how phenomenal it is. Oh, and it fits, one size fits all. Look at this. So what happens is, it's got this slider. So you can slide it to make it bigger and just manipulate it, just move it to give you a bigger bangle. Or you can also do the same and make it smaller. Just manipulate it round. This is amazing. And it slides to get it on. You fill it with gems. I love, love, love. I want it just for this on its own. Right, so here's an idea of everything you've got. Silver plated. There's 90 pieces in here. 50 of those are silver plated copper jump rings at 6mm in size. You link the jump ring through. Now, if you want 40 gems on there, you can. Or you can keep them for something else. They're all wrapped loops on either, well, sorry, head pins through and wrapped. They're just outstanding. I'm so excited about these for you. Should we get these open? Now you get the box. Isn't this a brilliant gift for somebody? It's not ridiculously difficult. In fact, it's quite easy to do. If I open them, get some amethyst out there for you. You get 10 genuine amethysts. You've got 50 jump rings. So they're all faceted drops. You know when you get a strand of rondelles? It's almost like you've got a strand of rondelles, but they've already got the head pins through them and wrap loops made already for you, and you just attach them through your jump rings. Amazing, amazing. What a gift. Amethyst, moonstone, iolite, and your peridot for £15. Could you get a bangle for £15 anywhere else? And then how much fun is it that you get to make it yourself? Now you can keep all, do you know what? You might look at this and think, Ali, that's a great treat. I just want all of those wrap loops. And I just want to have my own, use them separately for other things. Keep the bangle for something else, use your 50 jump rings for something else. You don't necessarily, you don't have to use them to make this bangle. But it would be an amazing bangle. Amazing, amazing. Multi-bits to Catherine. Now, would this be a brilliant gift for somebody, as you suggested? No, we shouldn't be talking about it, but Christmas. It's already in a beautiful box, easy to wrap, got instructions. It's got 40 genuine gems already with the wrap loops on there. Maybe you've got, yeah?
I really do.
For £15?
Lovely for presents. I'm going to get my granddaughter one of those. She would love that.
That's a gorgeous choice. I think you're right. So whether you get it for yourself, whether you get it as a gift, whether you just get it for the components and do them in a totally different way, maybe you just want the bangle to do something else with. Does not matter what you do with it. It's whether you decide to go for it or not at £15. Love it. Oh, these are my favourite new treats at the moment. I'm so pleased you're treating yourself to them. I think they're fab. And at £15, well, you could get a bracelet elsewhere for £15, absolutely. Just depends whether you want genuine gems on it or not. Right, Boutique Silver Moon Boutique Collection. This is my Sheila. Oh, hello. Hello. Now, there was a sneak peek on the Book of the Face earlier by producer Kimbo. If you don't follow her already on Facebook, make sure you do. If you're already on my Facebook page, you can click the link from yesterday and it'll take you straight to Kimbo's. If not, it's GM producer Kimbo. Well, actually, just Kim, not Kimbo. This is stunning. Look at the treat you've got here. What an amazing, amazing piece made by our very own Sheila. Now, this was put together for you by Sheila. Sheila chose the pendant, Sheila chose the gemstones. You chose everything in here, didn't you?
I did.
You've actually gone really gem heavy here.
It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning.
Oh, whoa, says Louise in Warwickshire. How lovely. Was that a big smiley face as well? Big old face, a shock face. These, oh my word. Where did you get the tulip charms from? Sterling silver tulip charm. I'm calling them tulip charms. You might call them something else. Roses. 925 sterling silver. Have these just appeared? Have you not got them?
No, what I did have them and
you forgot to use them?
No, I couldn't find them again. I put them in the cupboard.
Oh, that's a likely story.
No, that's the truth.
That is a very likely story.
No, I did. Yeah, and then because they're tiny, and when I've got and I thought, well, they're there anyway. Everybody will get those.
They're tiny. They're 15 by 5 mil.
No, I mean for me, you should see my cupboard.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, well, this is only twice in 5 years I've done this, so it's not too bad. Where I've lost something.
Do you know what I think was happened? Do you know what I think, in all honesty?
No, I haven't, honestly.
I reckon Sheila's put it together, and then at the last minute she saw these in the stock, and she thought, I'm going to grab them and put them in my kit, because everybody will want them.
I kept looking, thinking, oh, but they're in the kit. I'm
trying to get you off here. I'm trying to let
you're doing really well. You're doing really well. But you do get those in, and they will come to you. It's just that I've lost my office, you see, since I've moved, so everything is stored differently.
925 sterling, I see nothing.
So that's my fault. I'm not having a good day today, am I? What with glasses? And
we love you, Sheila. It's all good. 925 sterling silver. You have yourself the most beautiful tulip bail. Remember earlier we had a message in and somebody said, what about a pinch bail? This is exactly what I would look for in a pinch bail. You get 5 of them, 925 sterling silver with the tulip in there. So front or back, and then if I tilt it up to the same design front and back, and if I tilt it round, you can see there's a 925 stamp on there at the top. 92.5% pure sterling silver. That's on each one of the 5 that you get. How pretty are these? Even if you don't use them as a pinch bail, even if you just use them like that as a little charm, they'll be divine. Right, so you get those. You get beading, you get silver coloured wire, gauge 0.6mm and 10 meters of that with the big, sizable. Is this the? This is a stunning bail. This makes it is really romantic. This is from the collection we had. Do you remember when forget, it was Kay that was with me the other week actually on sort of indigo blue, and this is from their collection. They have, I think, is it 6 or 12 different pendants from the Rue Romantique silver plate collection.
It reminds me of the jewellery that was worn in the Titanic-ish.
Ah.
You know what I mean? That the sort of,
the
do you remember the one? Yes.
Old style.
Yes. Yeah.
Pendants. That's a beautiful idea. It's a really big one, and I didn't have this, if my memory serves me correctly, when we launched the sort of Rue Romantique the other week on the Design Inspiration Show. They're 81 by 50 mil, so if you haven't watched this Design Inspiration Show, you've missed these pendants. They are so solid. Don't know if you can see that. You can't bend them easily. You have to put a lot of force into them. Really shiny. And then you've got this, so you can put your resin in there, you can do whatever you wish, but you can do what Sheila's done, which is work with the most beautiful Amazonite. I can't believe you got these. I've not seen them of this sort of size before. They're really sizable and really well polished.
I love the colour, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Really
most
beautiful.
Definitely. Sheila's chosen some stunning, stunning strands for you. Let me get them all on here. So you've already got your silver wire, which is 0.6 mil gauge. You've already got your pendant bales, which you get 5 of in sterling silver, plus that Rue Romantique silver plate bale. You've got that too. You've then got yourself your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands. You've got your shell pearl in here, which are really sizable. They've been faceted for you as well. They're coming in at a size of, I can't find it, so I'm going to get back to that one. You've got your nuggets and your clear quartz. They're from 5x2 to 8x10 mil, approximately 86 centimeters, and there's 200 carats there. 12 mil, there it is at the bottom, white shell. Sorry, I couldn't see that. White shell faceted rounds at 12 mil. So dreamy. You've got these in there as well. Your blue colour dye quartz, 8mm, 35 centimetre strand, 160 carats, as well as these beauts of Amazonite. We love them. The price is going to come in really, really quickly. 175 carats. You should be paying £54.75 with your nuggets of 13x10 to 18x4 mil, 18 centimetre strand, and your final strand of white agate nuggets rounds, 3 mil, 16 carats. Are you ready to see what we can do? Should be over £54. We're down to £41.95. As well as your knitted wire. We haven't even gone to that yet, have we? Love, love, love this. 40, whoa, we're off again. Sterling silver bales. There's so much that Sheila's put in this for you. This is true luxury. That's £20-ish off. It's about £20 off your price. From over £54, I think it's 75, down to £34.95. You do not want to miss out on this. You've got your wire, your 0.6 gauge wire. You've got your 5 sterling silver pendant bales. I mean, just your sterling silver pendant bales elsewhere you could be paying, what, £15 for? You've got your plate. You've also, whether you use it or not, whether you know what you're going to do with it, the fact that you've got yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of genuine gems. You've got the most dreamy colours in there. The Amazonite itself, I would be happily paying over £15-20 for. £15 to £20 I would expect to pay for that quality and that high-end calibre of Amazonite. Love the quality, love, and it's a metre of your wire ribbon, your net there as well. It's called hollow net wire. It's 3mm. I'm going to take this back with me. I'm going to go and join Sheila.
I mean, there's 6 strands really, if you count the quartz,
the nuggets twice.
The nuggets twice, yeah. So.
Ooh! Now I looked at this earlier and I thought it was wire. It's the knitted wire. Have you threaded wire through it?
I threaded wire through it and then just twisted it and then put some jump rings and some pearls on. So it just gives it.
Gorgeous.
It's just a different way of using the mesh wire, really.
That's really
and
gorgeous.
It goes through quite easily too.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But this pen, I love. I just had to have that pendant. It was absolutely stunning.
Isn't it a stunner?
It really, really is. It's one of the I think it's one of the best really out of the collections that we had.
One of your favourites.
It's one of my favourites, yeah. And
they
as
were
you
so
say,
popular they came in the other week.
Yeah, you can do so much with them, as in with the resin and everything. And
yeah, whether you wish to sort of.
Whether you wish
did you
to
stick
just,
that in?
I did, just with the strong glue that we sell. Yeah.
How amazing is that? Stunning.
And it was, I used the chain with it, and because you've got different sort of areas there where you can hook on some chain.
Yes.
As you can see, I've done it round through.
Points.
You've got lots of points. You could even do something at the bottom as well.
Yeah, you could do it coming down if you preferred rather than going up.
Absolutely.
You could, depending on your outfit, depending on where you're going, what other gems you've got to work with. I love, my favourite I think is this one, because I love all the sort of tassellating. I love things I can play with.
Yes, I did some tiny little seed beads with the tiny quartz. And just then put some spacers on and a head pin, and then I did wire on the actual quartz, and just did a ladder weave with it, and it comes up so organic. It's really pretty.
Yeah, they've fallen beautifully.
They have. They really have.
Really
yeah.
pretty.
So. And at 30, I mean,
it's almost like
say, you've
water
got
crashing on the waves.
It is waves, yeah. Wavy, and it's a holiday. I mean, you've got your evening wear, you've got your day wear, haven't you? Coming in one
And you've got your fun wear as well, one party style.
And you've also got your sterling silver, which you have to remember, because I mean sterling silver. Yeah,
Oh.
that I
Yeah.
mislaid.
Bales.
So it's an amazing price. You would pay so much more for that.
£20 off because you're getting them all together. These I particularly love. Just think that Amazonite is amazing. So the previous one with the waves crashing is the one I think, just
Yes,
looking for
just
what
going
you've got
to
there,
show
is
for
what
anybody
you're going
that's-
to
yeah,
give
you-
us a wee heads up
yeah.
on how to create this.
Now I wouldn't normally knot this at the end, but because I couldn't see the crumb beads, I've had to
We
knot
will
it.
let you off
We will
today,
let you
Sheila,
let
but
me off.
next week
Oh
I
yes,
want to see a crimp on the
proper
end.
crimp. Yeah, I just knotted it for now because I couldn't see the crimp beads to do. Hence, I'm having to use larger gemstones today. But these are the ones that were in the kit anyway. So it's sort of a wave effect. So what I've done is I've got 2 strands of the beading thread, and obviously you would put a crimp bead on the end, but I've just knotted this just for the fact that I couldn't see ease. And then what you do is I've put 6. Are these what are these?
They're
called?
blue dyed quartz.
Blue dyed quartz,
Yep.
yeah, thought they were. So they are. I've put 6 of those on the one strand, and then I put one of the Amazonite on the top. And then the next time you go round, if you pull that, you can see how it pulls together,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
sits up there. So I've just got to put one of the Amazonites on now.
So it's a lovely sort of half frame, like a half
Yeah.
moon to the
Yeah,
Amazonite.
it
And the
is.
colours look so beautiful together.
It is, and then just if you pull it together, like so, and then just
naturally
pop
makes
on
it move, doesn't it?
one of the pearls.
So you get there's 12 mil these faceted shell pearl that you get.
So just snip that off. Make sure when you are doing this wave effect that you actually keep the cord, the actual beading thread rather.
You've got it, isn't?
Have I got it?
Yep, you got it.
Have I got it? I can't see the hole. You see,
Do you want me
I'm
to
just
do it for
feeling
you?
Have I done that? I've
Yeah,
got
you've
one
done
in.
it.
Oh, I have.
Keep going, you've got them both
I've
in.
got them both in. Oh,
Got
well
them
done.
both in, you weren't even looking. How
I wasn't
amazing is
even
that?
looking, I
That
know.
is skill, Sheila. That is true skill.
So then if you pull that up, you see, then you've got that shape. So the next one, make sure that you hold that, and you've got
The top wire and the bottom
the top
wire.
wire, because obviously the beading thread can. So make sure that you've got that one is the one that you're now going to
to the
put
top.
the Amazonite on, so that you've got that constant wave sort of going through. I'll just put one more on, and then you can see what I mean.
I love that
Otherwise,
wave
it'll pull it the wrong way. So just pop that on there. Bring your. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Fortunately,
you got
these
it.
holes you see
Quite sizable,
are
these
quite
holes, aren't
sizable
they?
holes.
And it's
so-
almost like the beading thread. Well, I'm about to say this, and it'll probably not happen where I say it, but it finds the hole almost.
Well,
You
it,
just
it,
sort of
it,
move
it does, and,
yeah.
and as I say, I think gemstones do guide you to what designs you can do because of the size of the hole. It allows
Yeah.
you to thread maybe three pieces of the bleeding thread in. I've even done 5. You know, if you've got a really big hole, which does
Yeah.
allow you to. So we've got 5 on there now. So this is just the last one. It's just to show you that keeping
Absolutely.
the thread helps you to get that wave effect. Just find the last one. There we go. And then just pull that together. Pop on your next pearl. You have to pull the top bit and pull the bottom bit and hold it. And then pop on your pearl, and then you can see then your shape coming through. And just follow that all the way round.
For as big or as small as you wish, if you want a
Yeah.
matching bracelet, you might
And
only
that's-
want to do a little bit.
That's
or-
really quite tropical colours, isn't it? You know, you've got
Oh,
the colours of
yeah.
the ocean, the different depths of the
Yeah,
the
and
ocean,
then
the
the
greens
froth
and
of
the
the
really blue.
waves.
Yeah, yes, the froth is the pearl. So
Stunning
there you
or
go.
stunning?
That's just another way of using beading thread and your gemstones to get a different look.
Love it, Sheila. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to join us this morning. Sheila and I are having a great morning, and it's time for me to bring you some rose quartz doves.
Oh,
Cheeky rose quartz dove, fancy it? What you
I
think?
do. I
I'm going
do.
to leave you with your challenge.
Okay, thank you
Sure,
so
you
much.
bet you can't wait.
I can't.
Totally dibs on that necklace.
Thank you.
Right, now there's only 100 of these. It's going really, really, really low. That's my really, really low hands. I've never done that before in my life, but that's what that means now today. Rose quartz trio, so not just one strand of doves. These are the prettiest doves. So pretty. And, well, doves always sell, don't they? They're so cute. Rose quartz, many people see it as the epitome of love and romance. So then to have a dove with it, isn't that just everything you want? I'm trying to untwist this. I'm going to show you, yeah. I'll show you it spinning around first. I'll say I show you, it's not me, it's our director Claire, who's a superstar, who's helping me from struggling at this current moment in time. There we go, untangled. These are just the cutest little doves. Aren't they just? So I have the doves. I also have, these are one of my favorite shapes. They make me think of little, I know they're not snowdrops, but they make me think of when I was younger, what I picture snowdrops to look like. Then you've got yourself faceted rose quartz. Love it? Isn't it stunning? So to get yourself faceted rounds with a diamond facet, many people know this is a brilliant facet. Brilliant facet is when they're diamond shape or triangular shapes, cuts into the gemstone, also known as a facet. You've got those. You also have your doves. Your doves are faceted birds, or carved birds actually. They're not faceted, they're carved. These are coming in as a 22 by 14 mil size. These, your V-shaped flowers, are 25 by 15 mil. These are 100 carats. You've got a strand on here. These are 250 carats. And then you've got these 250 carats again of faceted rondelles of 10 by 8 millimeter. So they're all approximately 38 centimeters in length. I'm just going to count for you your final strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, so you've got 10 of the V-shaped flowers. You've got your doves, and you've got yourself your faceted rose quartz. Love or love these? These are flying out the door. Great to see you. I have so many treats coming up for you today. So many beautiful choices. I've got labradorite, I've got malachite, I've got lapis lazuli, I've got amethyst faceted bezels with faceted peardrops of amethyst. I've got brand new turquoise for a limited edition. I've got agate cabochons. I've got so much. But price point wise, for the three of these as a trio, is only £20. You have hand carved flowers as well as doves or birds, however you wish to look on them. I think they look like pretty rose quartz birds. Maybe lovely if you want to make somebody an engagement present that's something personal. You could put maybe a wirework dove piece, maybe you could do something like that, whatever you fancy. But however you wish to join me for these, do not delay, because for the quality you're getting, every single one of these is individually, whether it's been hand carved or faceted for the rounds. You've got a huge selection. You've got a huge carat weight of 600 carats combined. Sorry, I'm just counting. 600 carats. Dove wise, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6. 16 individual doves. So even if you just wanted to have them as pendants, that's 16 pendants if you wish. But at £19 and 95 pence, join me. If you do decide to make something with these when you get them home, that would be, well, I'd be over the moon to find that out. And I would love to see what you make, which is why I particularly love going to the Wall of Fame. Are you ready? Let's see what you've been up to. Check that out when you can. HLGC73. Add your order, or maybe just write it down. Maybe you'll go for it later. Maybe you won't, but at least if you've got the code, you've got the option. It's Wall of Fame time. Mega excited about today's Wall of Fame. Thank you so much for joining us. Many of you will see pictures behind us if you've just tuned in for the first time. What we love to do for you is when you send your pictures of all your hard work to us, whether it be the first ever attempt, whether it be your 50th, whether it be your 500th, Send us in a picture of what you've been up to. Let us know what you were using, and we enter the Wall of Fame. And of course, just buy a raffle ticket. Everybody's, whether it's shown in the Wall of Fame or not, every entry gets a raffle ticket on it. And then it's easy, it's just tombola really, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Spin it around and then it's the luck of the draw. So anybody could win. It doesn't matter how outstanding your designs are or how basic they are. Everybody gets a chance, and you could be winning some money. So we'll tell you how to enter in a wee short break after this, but I'll go through some of today's entries. And this is 472. Wowza.
It certainly
just
is.
wowza.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's
it's
a seahorse,
such a
isn't
treat.
it? Is it
It really is. Well, I'm not sure if it was a hummingbird. Let me read
Could
it.
be a hummingbird, yeah.
Dear GM, I hope you like my entry. I was completely inspired by Rachel Norris's animal wire work the other day.
She's amazing.
That I had to go. I've tried a few Tree of Life pendants, although I'm not a big fan of the large animal world. I do like birds and smaller wildlife. It's a kingfisher. Hence having a go at this project. Hopefully everyone recognises it as a kingfisher. We're just rubbish with birds, that's what it is.
I couldn't see the top bit anyway.
I have used all JM wires, 2mm orange agate beads and green garnet. Wow, green garnets. That's rare. Small nuggets in a single microfaceted black spinel bead for an eye. So sparkly. Oh, you can see that there actually. Isn't that gorgeous? I love watching the shows and all the designers are brilliant. And that's from Jo out in Malvern in Worcestershire.
And so
also known as a crafty moment.
It's a crafty moment. It's gorgeous, stunning, amazing.
What a treat.
Yeah,
what a work of art that is.
It is. It is a work of art, and it takes time as well, and it's lovely when you get that beautiful end result, isn't it?
Wonderful work. Well done. Thank you very much, Rachel.
Here we go then.
I'm saying Rachel. It wasn't Rachel. It was
no, Rachel Norris
doing
inspired. Yeah, brilliant. This is number 471, and this is a collection of stock. There's a lovely, aren't they? The gorgeous colours, really summer colours they are. Right, here
really
I go.
Fun.
Hi to all at JM. Both made from shell shapes. Does that say bought? Sorry, I'm trying to read it at the same time.
Bought. Yeah.
I bought in 3 strand bundles. All bought from JM. Hope you like them. Regards. There you go. You'll have to read the end bit. Valerie in Shrewsbury. So sorry about that, folks. So I did quite well, really.
You did really well.
Brilliant.
What you don't know is that right in the middle, the ink is run out in that one line, so it's hard to read those 2 words because the ink's run out.
Yeah, but I have chosen to read out the larger printed ones as well today.
I love it.
Well done. That's 471.
Love.
Oh, that's lovely. I love that rose gold looks gorgeous with the pearls, doesn't it?
470. I'd go for this. This is lovely. This is what if I was in a shop, I'd buy that.
Yes.
Not that I wouldn't buy the other ones, but you know how you all have your individual taste. I'd wear that straight away. This is my entry for this week's freshwater potato pearls with rose-coloured potato findings. Very elegant little bracelet. Love the product. Have not entered anything for a while, so here goes in the hope of a win to enable me to purchase more goodies from JM. That's from Elaine out in Chelmsford. Elaine, lovely. Really, really lovely. Loving your work.
This is gorgeous.
Oh,
469. That looks like smoky quartz,
read that
isn't
too.
it? That's beautiful.
Straight away, get it on.
And this is from Bridget, or Brid. And Brid says, no, I'm struggling with that. Hi, JM guys, and you might have to read that. Yes, I'm.
Hi, GM guys and gals. I got these beautiful smoky quartz bicons from you a while ago, and have always wanted to try it to make gemstone flower ring. And these bicon shapes turned out to be brilliant for making a flower shape. I'm not very good at rings, but I really like it. The colour looks so expensive, and as you say, that's from Brid. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brid. That's beautiful. Love the smoky quartz. It's beautiful.
No, we're suckers for smoky quartz.
Yeah, we haven't had that really very much, have we, lately too? I think maybe
we need to get some more. I do love the bicon shapes.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Final one for the moment, 473, and what a treat. The Queen would have looked fabulous in this yesterday.
She had a lovely powder blue, yeah.
This would have been lovely. I was talking about Queen in powder blue yesterday, and what was she wearing yesterday? Lovely powder blue. Hi all, this is my entry on to the Wall of Fame with Tanzanite. Ha! Pearls and findings all came from JM, with little spacers that came from my stash. It looks better on than on the photo. Anyway, love you all, my family. Feel like I know you all personally. Good luck to everybody. And that's Jackie out in Berkshire. That's because we are family.
We
absolutely
indeed.
are. It's lovely. 473, best of that. I think we should send that to the Queen. I think she'd wear it.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Beautiful. Now, something has just arrived that you didn't know about.
No.
It was meant to be tomorrow.
Oh.
I launched this a couple of weeks ago with guest designer Alan.
Oh, I love that. That's it? Just?
Now this is a brand
that
new.
is gorgeous.
Because it was so popular, we have made, a brand new request. So
That
forgive
is
me.
absolutely stunning. Just pop a chain on there and you have a most...
It was meant to be coming up tomorrow. Half an hour. I love that, Sheila.
I want that, please.
I love that. Little hands go in there.
That is stunning. I love that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Wow.
And if that wasn't enough, today's presenter pick, it is limited. There are 12 opportunities in that one.
What with this one?
No, we've got a few more of that. We've got 12 of this.
See, turquoise, we just don't get it, do we?
Not the genuine turquoise.
Not the genuine we get the, but we don't get.
And usually in rondelles, not in drops. It's fabulous. Cannot wait. That'll be 12 o'clock. This is coming up within the next. Just keep
mine
posted.
now. That's mine.
Well, it's gone now. Actually, you
say. Oh, okay.
Stay tuned after the break because then you might get. I might get a chance of that if Sheila kindly lets us. It's Wall of Fame. We're going to tell you how to get involved, and we'll see you on the other side of a very short break. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1p in P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet all free of charge.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
I have so much for you. I'm going to really quickly on Super Saturday. If you've just tuned in, I'm Ali. We're on a Super Saturday day and it is really super. I'm going to recap. I can't believe that there's any space, but there's plenty of people who've got this in the basket who haven't yet decided whether to check out one or two or any. So let me just remind, if you've just tuned in, we launched first thing in the morning. You wouldn't have expected it as an early bird. You probably would have expected it to be the presenter's pick around 12 o'clock today, but it's genuinely a recap on our first treat of the day. I can't believe this was our first treat of the day. We launched it for you around 9 AM UK time. It's genuine amber. It's a 42 centimetre strand. Over 300 have gone. There were only 500 anyway. There are over 150 in baskets on the web. Not to mention those of you who've maybe just woken up, maybe you were kept awake by the thunder and lightning last night and maybe slept in. Or maybe you were like Sheila and you slept completely through it and you didn't even notice it. Either way, you have for yourself now The only chances available for you with me today to get the 5mm round amber. It's a 42cm strand. It is a full length strand. It is premier, launched at 9 AM, launched as your early bird only about 65 minutes ago, not long ago at all. This was the official opening, the official early bird of Super Saturday, and what a day to get it. You've got yourself your 30-day money back guarantee. That doesn't change. The price point on this one is unreal. We all thought around $49.95, $45, maybe $39. It's only $19.95, and we counted it. There's approximately, was it 77 or 87? 87 approximately. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was either 87 or maybe I missed one. So it was either 87 or 88 approximately on your 38cm strand of amber, but this one's extended to 42. So normally it would be 38 centimeters. You've got an extra, 4 centimeters on this strand. So not only are we giving you amber, we're giving you extra on what we would normally give on a strand, just to continue the pattern. That's why we've given you more, so you can get that continued pattern of 3s and 3s and 3s of the traditional amber, the Baltic amber that we all know and love, and then the different shades of amber as well, the darker ones. You've got that graduation. Now you could completely cut the strand and separate it into, should I do that? Should I cut half of it? I don't know if there's a second sample. I have no idea. Well, there probably isn't, knowing my luck. There is. There is a second sample. Dare I cut it up? And dare I show us, with 87, how many we've got of each colour? So, with the colour, now when you get it home, if you've never touched amber before, if you've never felt amber before, don't put it near your water. It's a porous gemstone. It's a gemstone, a bit like your opals. Well, it's not porous, it floats in water, that's wrong. If you think about your opals, you wouldn't put them near water. I would try and keep my ambers away from water, away from perfume, away from everything. You don't need to wash them, they've not been dyed in any way. I've got a wee message from Pam. I've just got my amber. I had to drive 20 kilometres to the nearest town to get a signal, but I made, oh Pam! Oh bless you! I'm so pleased. Oh, that is true dedication to getting your amber. But in all fairness, it's been a long time. Amelia, you're amazing. Now, Kimbo's probably going to get upset because I'm cutting an amber strand currently. But if you think about it, you've got your, I'm going to take them all off. Wow, yes, so what I was going to say, sorry, if it's the first time you've ever got amber, it will feel very light, and it's supposed to. Amber genuinely is a beautiful, beautiful, what it actually is prehistoric tree sap, if you've never felt it before, if you've never touched it before. So it's going to be light. It's not got a carat weight on it for that reason. It's a bit like your pearls. You've got yourself so many beautiful, genuine gems in here. So many genuine ambers. They're just divine. And each one is a little moment of history from 5,000 years ago, billion years ago. Just giving you an idea, I've not separated them all yet, but I'm just using my beading board. What I might do is give it to Sheila so she can continue to separate them. I'm winding you up, But if you were to separate them, I'll probably continue to do it on each break that I've got, and then have a look at them. You've got so many of each colour. You could just do bracelets and individual ones. Right, I need to move on, but I'm probably going to still continue to do that while I bring you. These are amazing. These are so amazing. These are usually for both. Normally, each one is $19.95. I'm loving my hands today. I can't stop waving them about. Sorry. Sheila, are you ready for this? Oh, are you ready for this? Do, 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 do. Super Saturday. Do, do. You're gonna love it. This is 2 meters. So we've combined 2 1-meter strands of pyrite in sterling silver. Each one individually is £19.95. What do you reckon I could do for both of them? So there'd be £20 each, £40-ish.
Yeah, it's going to be good, isn't it? But I mean, that title is just exactly it. It's decadent. That's Downton, isn't it? That I can't wait for that to come back.
So that's 2 meters. That's 2 beautiful 1-meter lengths. Do you want to see how long they are?
Love it.
My gosh. my God, they look beautiful with pink. I've just put them next to that cabochon and they look amazing.
I can't wait to see the price of this. It's going to be amazing.
2 of them.
Beautiful, absolutely exquisite.
Imagine that.
My kind of chain, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Just on it, just like that. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Director Claire's just said it's finished off my outfit. I do think I should be able to take this
and
home.
it goes so well because that's yours now. Well,
Done.
Yeah.
Job done. Unfortunately, I can't dibs treats that haven't been worked
No,
with.
no.
But for all of the diameters, and because you've got the pyrite next to the silver, it's just pure luster, pure sparkle. All the magpies out there, you need to grab this. You absolutely need to grab these. These are just stunning. I only had about, what was it, 59 to put them all in. I thought it looked quite nice with this cabochon.
You would get so much jewellery. Oh, it does, doesn't it? That does.
It just draped across it because they were that long. When I was holding them out, you got so much. How lustrous are these? With 59, they should be $19.95 each, normally. Today is the day where £40 becomes $24.95. So it's buying one at full price and buying another for £5. So you buy one in sterling silver at full price and you buy one for £5. Or you could look on it is that you get 2 for £12 each. £12.50-ish each. Is that allowed? No. Is it happening? Yes. Why? It's Super Saturday. It's a £15 saving that Kimbo's given us all. Are you willing to take advantage of it? It's going to sell it, absolutely. It's genuine, and it's down to $24.95. All of those wrap loops individually have been performed for you. You don't have to do that. That's already done. All done for you, individually, by hand. Think about the time it would take you to do that, and then if you were to add in your working for all of that time, but you've not had to do any of it. Love, love, loving your work. And then if you were to put it with anything, to be fair, most importantly, the abalone, which is the abalone, which is coming up next.
Oh my!
It's your first spotlight deal of the morning.
Oh, I want that so much.
You totally do, don't you?
I
Literally,
do.
Sheila hid this earlier for me.
I do.
I said, Sheila, we're doing it next. We need to grab it. We need it. And then, I've only got 12 of them though. What do you think? That's your presenter's pick with only 12 in the world coming up at 12 o'clock. These are about to sell it if they haven't already. It's time for your spotlight. In love or in love. The code is in, you're available, they are available, should I say, online. They graduate from 10 by 4mm all the way up to the big beauties in the middle of 30 by 5mm. You need to join us now. Approximately 21 pieces per person. LAGP07 is the code you need. 0800 644 655. There are 200 in stock. Do not say this is not a Super Saturday. This is 100%. If ever we saw a ready piece of made jewellery, this is it here. It's ready for you to just simply strand on and put chain on it. 15 baskets already. There are 200 in stock. Do not miss this ever. Doris is checking out, Sarah's checking out, Yannis first in. You've multi-bid. There's 117 baskets. There are only 200 of these. Having a look at it on now, there's a technique that I was shown the other week. If you want it with... Oh! No way! 7. That's a joke.
That'd have gone out. I wouldn't even get on it.
No.
They're too quick on the button. Oh my gosh.
And that's
I hadn't even dialed
Saturday.
it. I hadn't even dialed it.
I wouldn't even
Well,
have
not
dialed.
dialed it, but pressed the button. And that's gone.
Look
into
how
the-
many multiples of 4. I'm so sorry if you missed out. If you ever join me with the producer Kimbo and the team on a Saturday, and director Claire, although she's off for a month on her Holly Bobs, and Matt and Amelia, if you ever join us in the morning show on a Saturday, expect a super Saturday, expect treats like that, expect treats like your pyrite to fire, expect the highest quantity and full of fun with your amber, for example. You just expect fun. And if you ever forget what a Super Saturday is about, just think how quick that was. And if I ever say to you to join me on the phone lines early, it's purely to help you. It's a free phone number. It doesn't cost you anything. We don't make money out of you phoning a free phone number. If you don't decide to talk to us, you press the button on when you want, so it's all up to you. Lots and lots coming up for you. I can't believe that. Malachite is coming up. It's amazing, but right now I'm going to do the 6 precious, so precious, the selection for you here. Now this is the box. Oh, it's in a box. Sorry, forget. Oh, serious? You have Kimbo? Is it? Right. Have you ever fancied? Now this is going to sound really ridiculous, but making your own jewellery, but with sterling silver findings and just setting them, so gem setting. So for example, getting an amethyst, a citrine and a garnet as loose 6mm rounds, right? There's your citrine, there's your amethyst, and at the end your garnets, all 6mm rounds, faceted, calibrated, round brilliant cuts, 57 facets because we don't cut off the cooling, right? So you've got these. Then I am giving you the perfect 6mm. I know it's the same size. How often does that happen? 6mm ring mounts in sterling silver with a pendant 6mm mount. $925 sterling silver ring in a size 7. A $925 sterling silver pendant. Now there's 2 different rings. One is a 6-prong straight up with a an open side in your shank. The other is closed with a supporting bail all the way around. Now, these were all pieces made from these sterling silver rings. So there, for example, is a set tanzanite. It's a different piece. This is a set garnet. This is approximately the same size, 6mm round. This is a set Swiss blue. And this is a set ruby. Serious? When was that one on? So these are all sterling silver, all from the same collection, but these, as you can see, have no accents. These are plain. But you would set them in the same way. You have a bail for a pendant, you have 2 different ring settings. All, as you can see on the right hand side, they have a 925 sterling stamp on them. The bail, I'm sure will more than likely have it. It does, it's on the back. There's a sterling silver stamp on the back of the bail. And they all fit your sterling silver. Now, how much would you pay for a garnet sterling silver ring? Or an amethyst sterling silver ring? Would you pay more than £30 for one ring in an amethyst?
Oh gosh,
or would you pay
definitely.
£30?
I'd pay more than that.
Now, if you have to make it yourself, you have to put it in and set it, which we show all the setting techniques on our website as well, and most particularly on Jewellery Maker's YouTube page as well. We show you how to set the stones, put them in and then set them. If you could have 3 sterling silver pieces of jewellery, 2 rings and a pendant, say for example, let's just go from the first. So we have a citrine pendant in sterling silver, an amethyst ring in sterling silver, and another sterling silver ring with a garnet. If I give you all that for just, and bear in mind that's January's birthstone, November's birthstone, and February's birthstone. If I give you all that for £25, It works out at £8.32 a ring or a pendant. Sterling silver ring with a garnet of the highest caliber, one of the highest calibers we've got to offer. Gonna get my wee grabby tool out. I'm gonna show you. Now, my bestest friend is engaged with a garnet, married, and has 2 beautiful children. Yep, gorgeous Karen. She used to be a producer here in Jewellery Maker. You'll all know her very well, I'm sure, if you're from the beginning. And it has the most beautiful red flashes coming through. This garnet is giving me that look, those red flashes, that beautiful quality.
I mean, we know, don't we, with sort of gems as well, how much rings are, and even we do a good price on them in gems, but to actually do them yourself here, I mean, it's just...
With the quality of the
you just
stones,
can't even think about it. You just have to sort of do it, because to make 3 rings for £24.95 with those gemstones in, it's just...
Yeah, sorry, 2 rings and a pendant.
2 rings, sorry, and a pendant.
You got it. That, do you know what, I'd happily pay £25 for those calibrated stones when you see the quality of them. The garnet in particular, citrine, oh, they're just stunning. Stunning. I hope you managed to get it. This labradorite blows me away. I really hope you managed to treat yourself to those, because they're really fun. I'm just going to set those rings to the side. This, did I bring this in the past? I think I may have done. It blew my mind. Yeah, I have. This, it's been dropped in price. Well, it flew out when I brought it to you. I don't believe this is happening. It's reducing in price. Where was it originally? £24.95. It's amazing. Can you see the rainbow colour coming from? Look at that one in particular. Oh my gosh, this has got the most amazing rainbow. This pesky light in the studio. If only we didn't need them to see.
Oh, look at that. How many's on that strand?
Oh, that's a question.
About 4, about
2,
14?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 approximately.
Yeah.
Look at this big one in the middle.
And I always say, when you have a strand, always check out for the sizes and take the big one and use that for your pendant.
Would you? These
Yeah.
would make, I mean, look at that.
I mean, all
It's
of
a
them are
rainbow.
large enough to make gorgeous, gorgeous whitework pendants with. And even putting on some backing felt, putting some soutache cord round, or some gemstones round. Look at that! It's absolutely.
They're so substantial. Marjorie and Devon's got 4 of these strands at 200, like literally just now. It's 255 carats in a strand. Now they are so sizable. Look at the width of them. There's just 10 millimeter, 13 by 10 millimeter, and they go up to 21 by 15 millimeter. They're chunky. They're not sort of shy and retiring. They're really big, substantial slabs, really, that have been faceted. Wow, I mean, look at that. Rainbows. And it's not that they don't all have it. I've just picked those 2 because they were catching the light. But you saw earlier in the strand, another part. I mean, this one's blue and green. This one's another world. They're dropped in price from £24.95 to £19.95 for those of you joining me today. Thank you so much. It's really, really good to see you. I hope you're well. And I hope you're ready for some labradorite. Can you see? And that's across the television screen, which, no disrespect to television, but if you think about it, it's only got the colours of the rainbow, and some of the colours in here are otherworldly, aren't they? It's almost making I mean, if I don't know how it would work I've never tried this before, but if I get a torch and put it behind the labradorite, I don't know if that would even show you the green tone of the labradorite. Oh, a wee bit better. Is it not really? It's a really bright light, I do apologise, but the labradorite looks really, really dark. I mean, look at that. And that's from behind. I've got the light, so you can see it's not affecting the front of it. It's just allowing
Look at the
maybe
golds
some of
as
the
well,
natural.
though. How beautiful is that?
They're just stunning. Really stunning. I'm going to flip that light because it's really, really bright. But I just wanted you to try and see maybe what I get to see in the studio from behind, because it looks really dark. It's more of a green. You're gonna love them. If you think you like them now, oh my word. they're only going to look better to the naked eye. And many people have said that to me about labradorite. It's not a television gemstone. It's not supposed to be sort of portrayed on the television, but that's a good thing about having a 30-day money-back guarantee, because you've got plenty of time.
But it is top of the list, isn't it, of everybody's favourites? Favourite gemstone.
The favourite since 2012, really.
Really,
since we started doing
and I mean at that
competition.
quality, it's just awesome.
It's the one. Talking of awesome, we've got some malachite coming up. You're going to love that. Sunstone rounds. Oh, Alice and Terry got me some of these the other day. I'm so excited about them. Are you serious? These are some of the finest. Oh, the ones. Oh my gosh, the ones I got the other day. So last time these were on in the morning, was it with myself? Over 100 of these went with me when I was last on. I don't have that many. This must be the strand I've got. I've not got it yet because I haven't seen the gorgeous Alice and Terry. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is what I'm going to get. There's a limited stock of these. I've got, well, I don't even have half of what, well, I don't even have anywhere near what I started with. I had over 100. I had nearly 200 when I brought these to you originally. Over 100 went. I've got way less than 100 available for you today. So with the amount of people that checked it out on the day it launched, bear in mind I wasn't allowed to have the entire stock after that, because they said, Ali, somebody else needs to give it a go.
Yes, they'd be greedy.
But Kimbo and I have stuck with it. I think it's because we love sunstone and we very rarely see it of this quality. And the funny thing I was going to say
was, it's very true, yeah.
It's I haven't seen this quality since the one I brought the time that Alice and Harry very kindly got it for me from home. But it's the same one. So it's not even as if it's a new strand of that same caliber. There hasn't been another one since that one. This is the same one that we're just quickly bringing you the final few in stock. So when I say that, I mean, we don't have a quantity anywhere near 100 of these. This is a really limited quantity. It's the last of stock of a strand that just flew. And I have to be honest with you, regular viewers, you may know this, and Sheila, you might know this as well. Sunstone, in all honesty, probably isn't the quickest allocating gemstone, and I think it's because a lot of people haven't really seen it in the high street.
No, exactly.
So you don't really know, because it's got an optical phenomenon, because it has inclusions in it that make it sort of twinkle and sparkle and the peachy tones. There's not really anything to compare it with on the high street. So unless you just bite the bullet and try it out, you'll probably never go for this gemstone. But recently, and I think it's because of the quality we've been getting, I think you can't resist it.
And the facets on there, and
absolutely.
We were discussing smoky quartz, weren't we? Smoky quartz looks beautiful with sunstone. Yeah.
There's no other
it really does.
Peach gemstone other than that I can think of than peach moonstone. Peach moonstone and your sunstone are the sort of two main peachy gems in the world. You've got yourself other gems that can be dyed and coated to look peachy, but for an actual, I mean, peach pearls, you get peach moonstone,
but it's a different peach, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Aside from morganite that has peach in it, but it's pinky peach. It's not just peach. My favourite colour in the world is peach.
I love peach.
Do you?
I think it's a real soft feminine. I do. It's a bit like a pink, isn't it? You know, a baby pink and a baby blue.
But it's like a sophisticated adult version of a baby pink.
It is. But you know the chain that you had earlier on, that gorgeous chain that flew out?
Oh yeah.
How beautiful would the sunstone look with that too?
Really love it. I'm thinking about the dolomite agates that we had yesterday, the cabochons. No, you're not being far out. I love that idea. Direct to Claire said, what about with the turquoise? Oh my gosh.
Yes, there you go, look.
Heaven. It is like a beach.
It is, yeah.
Would you put it with something like...
I think you can put, if you have to try, look at that as well, yeah, beautiful. Yes, and
totally different looks depending on what you put it with.
Look at that, isn't that? That's like the sun. That's the sand, the pebbles.
Oh, you need this in your life. Try sunstone. We made it. Didn't we make it a new viewer deal? Didn't we make it a tries out price?
Do you know what that would go lovely with as well?
Absolutely. The next kit that's coming up, you don't want to miss this. This for me is a try us out Super Saturday. So when I launched this, I launched it on a Tuesday, didn't I? Didn't I do it as a treat yourself? Don't know, can't remember the 6th of June, what day that was. It was my dad's birthday, actually. I think it was a weekend, forgive me. I wanted it to be a try it out, treat yourself. And it was a Saturday, so Super Saturday, maybe that's what it was. Either way, I wanted it to be a trial price for one. Now this, I would pay easily, and this is working here, every single day, I would pay most definitely, easily, $19.95 for this quality. Totally natural. Can I show it you on? Because at that price point, with the amount of people who are multi-bidding on this, the price of a multi-bid on this is only, what, £16? I would pay that for one strand easily on its own. And I think it's because I've been lucky enough to see the quality, and the quality evolve in this company for the past 10 years. I've been here for 9.5 nearly. And to see the sunstone I used to bring you, well, I didn't bring you sunstone 10 years ago. We didn't have it.
No, you didn't.
So to bring it to you now of this quality at a price, now this is clearly a mistake. It's clearly not meant to be $7.95.
$7.95.
Anyone looking at that will think it can't be real then. There's an authenticity certificate that's free for you to print out, or you can get a laminated sort of credit card size that's 50p. But if you've got your own printer, print it out yourself. There's a sort of idea up there of what sort of size is. Well, obviously that's on a big television, but it's the same size as your sort of your cards, your credit cards or store cards or debit cards. And it's laminated and it's lovely, but you don't need it. You can just print it out yourself. This is the last of stock. They will sell out because it's incredible at $7.95. It's most undoubtedly one of my I can't wait to get mine now. I'll just keep this one on. Right. This flew out the other week when we had it as part of a design inspiration kit, and if my memory serves me correctly, resident designer Linda used these in a design. They were beautiful. She chose it as one of her wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. This is jam-packed. How beautiful are these? Straight away you think of Linda and Sheila, don't you? And you think of bridal pieces. And then add in, this is whopping! Whether you use them together, whether you use them separately, this is so weighty. You have got so many multicolored shell on here. This is center drilled nuggets. They're 14 by 8 mil. They are quite weighty actually, if only you had a carat weight, but yeah, as you know, we don't value your shell by its carat weight, it's by its look, and they look tremendous. So personally, in all honesty, I'd probably use them separately. I'd want to use all these shells individually. Remember the day we used it with Alison Tarry and we put a black diamond in one of the shells in the gap because you could thread it through on the odd one, for example, maybe something like this one where you can see the beading thread come through here. Remember, if you remember on the show, I attached a black diamond and had it drop down, as you do. Looking at the quality of these, how gorgeous are these? Whoo! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is that 32, 4, 6? 36 approximately. Just one of those on its own as a pendant. Maybe a gemstone wire wrapped in or worked in or glued in, whatever you want. The multicolored stones remind me of Hawaii. That's exactly what I wanted. Who was that? Sarah in Gloucestershire. I just wanted to put them around my head. Absolutely. I want to go to Hawaii. I watch Hawaii 5.0 all the time. I'm such a sado. I love it. I remember that. I still watch it. Hawaii 5.0 and NCIS. I love that. I love my crime shows. That's what I watch all the time. If I wasn't in Jewellery Maker, I would want to do that. That's what I would love to do. Investigate things. £9.95.
That's another one.
What one?
That was Columbo as well.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was that sort of period, wasn't he?
Most definitely. Still watching them now. This, £9.95. Look at that. Maybe maxi dresses for the summer, just like Sheila's got on today. Something like this. I mean, you've got your colourful necklace on today, which I have to say I've been admiring. I haven't told you. It's lovely.
I have indeed.
Something like this. Mm-hmm. Just
and you
colourful,
can actually
fun.
do this design with those. You know, I mean, this is lots of different things that we've had years ago. I've had it a long time, and to be honest, I found it the other day. I hadn't worn it in ages and ages, and that would, yeah, if you put lots of different sort of chain with it and everything, and different, you know, spacer beads and things, beautiful.
That's stunning.
And just twist it a little bit, yeah.
Twist it just a little bit.
Like,
come on. Oh no, that's wiggle it, isn't it? Twist and shout, twist and shout. £9.95. If only we could do that while we were jewellery making. If we could do a wee dance and a wee eat of a cake and then a wee check out of a basket. We should make it into like a full-on day thing. Sheila, what are you up to? You having your chocolate bar?
no, I haven't yet.
Go for it. I was
Yeah,
about
in
to
a
do
minute.
mine. We'll do it together.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
a
we'll
sugar
do it.
rush in the break, don't we?
Oh yeah.
I think-
£9.95. I had a banana, but it's just not the same. These are going to sell out. I just still can't get my head around that you have. Is it 36? I counted approximately on these white shells. Just beautiful. I think I might keep this on. Right. Kit wise, I'm being really, really quick because I want to see what Sheila's been making. So, gonna go for it. 2 different wires. I'll take this wee off in a second. I do apologise if it's bumping. You've got 0.4 and 0.8 millimetre gauge, both in your gold colour wire. So gold plated. Is it gold plated? Gold coloured, forgive me, I'll just get that right. It's gold coloured wire. I was going to say, I don't think I've had it gold plated before. 0.8 mil and 0.6 mil gauge, 10 metres in each. Alrighty, in your gold coloured wire. Then we have a beaut of a collection. This makes me think of summer sun and sangria. This is lovely. The sunshine beating down in the orange groves in Brazil. This is just beautiful. Or Spain even. This is just fantastic. Peach quartzite, carnelian graduated faceted elongated drops. Let's get those in. As well as orange banded agate 12 mil rounds, and then orange coral with plain mil rounds of 5 mil. So there's your coral. What a likely choice. You can't, if coral is in the building, you cannot let it pass you by. You have to get a hold of it, and it's brilliant that Sheila's managed to grab it for you actually. These, your banded, genuine agates, they're just stunning, aren't they? 12 mil, really sizable, 350 carats faceted for you there. Coral, again like your shell, again like your amber, doesn't come as a carat weight, it comes as a size and a shape. Then you've got these are just delicious together, aren't they? Peach quartzite in your 3 mil round. As I say, very few peach gemstones, but of course that aren't dyed or treated. And then you've got these faceted rounds 8 mil. Now these are carnelian, genuine carnelian. Now the price of carnelian is very, very, very well priced actually at Jewellery Maker, but elsewhere, if you typed in price points on carnelian, you could be paying a full 3-figure fortune for carnelian. It's really, really beautiful and really popular. Sometimes you can get sort of agates that can be of similar colours, so red agates look really quite similar to your carnelian. But carnelian like this is just stunning. Then these elongated 12 by 20 mil, they're so chunky, 14 centimetre strand. It's a 245 carat treat. You have got so much luster. For me, it's absolutely all about these. 100%. What do you reckon? Are you in love? Are you in love? Such a pure colour, isn't it? This, creme de la creme of your carnelian, isn't it? So sizable. This for me is all about these carnelians. Yes, you've got your gold, you've got your peach quartzite, you've got your carnelian, you've got your orange agates, you've got yourself your coral, you've got it all. But most importantly, I haven't seen carnelian like these. I don't know where Sheila found them, but I'm over the moon that she managed to get them. We should be looking at £57.65 for all of this, with your 2 gauges and wire as well. Bear in mind, carnelian is real. Have a look at prices of carnelian on its own. And then let's see what we can do. 57 odd pounds to 41 on a first come first served basis. Now I don't have the hugest quantity in the kit, but we have got a good quantity, all right? SIGC 07. So SIGC07, Marv is in, Mary's in, Anonymous in, Kent, Nanette's in, Nolene's in, Marjorie's first in, and Devon, great to see you. Georgina's in Nottinghamshire. It's really, really busy. Just for the carnelian alone, would you be expecting to pay about £35? For that size, for that carat weight, you would think?
I watched a program the other day, and it was somebody that had found this. I can't remember if he bought it in a shop or he'd found it somewhere, whether it was in his garden. I don't think so. I think he bought it. But it was an Egyptian mummy's head. And it was about 10 inches high by, I don't know, maybe the same. And he didn't know what it was. He'd never had it valued. He didn't know what it was made of. He just didn't know. So we took it to the Antiques Roadshow. And other television programmes are available as well. And shops, and he had it valued, and it was quartzite, and it was valued at £10,000. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So it just shows you how much quartzite is a high quality gemstone.
Well, valued clearly.
Valued clearly,
and obviously that would need to be. Obviously the size.
Oh yes, yes. I mean, it was but it just it's just an instance. Quartzite is a beautiful gemstone, and it's
most definitely. And doesn't get the recognition it deserves.
No, you certainly wouldn't get that amount. I mean, it was a. But as I say, it just proved to me as well.
That
how
you made the right choice by it.
Yes.
You've got quartzite, you've got coral, you've got agate, and you've got yourself carnelian in the highest calibre. You've got wire, and we took it down even lower while we were having a chat, down to £37.95. I don't know where you can get carnelian for £37.95 for a strand like that. You've got 2 strands of carnelian, but I still can't get my head around it. Barbara, Helen, Moira, I have to say a personal congratulations from me to you on this, because for me, carnelian like that, amazing quality, outstanding colour, truly stunning. Over the moon with that. Really pleased for you. Did you enjoy working with it? Obviously,
I just love the colours. I mean, it just reminded me of going abroad and the tropics and the sun and and just the brightness, and it's a real gives you that happy factor, doesn't it? When you've got lots of colour, and there's so many different other gemstones that would go with this.
Most
and
definitely.
I just really did enjoy the different colour tones with it as well.
Yeah.
And the carnelian, to be honest, it was the carnelian that drew me first as well, because of the beautiful facets on it, and because of the different sizes which make those gorgeous flowers, and the coral, because coral's another strand that we don't get very often,
rare,
isn't it?
really beautiful.
Yeah, and it's such a holiday feel. I called it Golden Sands. I was thinking, I wish I was sat on the sands now.
Oh, wouldn't that be perfect?
In the gorgeous tropical sunshine.
Everyone in the West Midlands, I think, is agreeing with you. There are lots of you in from the West Midlands, Gillian and Pauline and Karen. I have to say that what you've made on the end, one of my favourites actually, is this, with one simple carnelian and the quartzite together.
Yes,
with a little bit of gold, that little bit of gold detail that you've used.
I think gold goes with that, doesn't it? It's just the perfect.
Wowza. And just to check quickly, wire-wise, what sort of gauge was it you used for that? Do you remember, was it the 0.8 or the 0.6? I know you get
probably
both.
used the 0.6 on the. I used the 0.8 on the frame of the one
that sort of
necklace,
bib, almost like a
the
bib
style. I used the 8 for the frame, and then I wrapped it before I actually made. I actually cut the 2 strands of the wire up, and then I actually. I wire wrapped with a 0.6 all the way around the frame first.
Okay.
And then I actually shaped it into its shape, and then started to put the gemstones on.
That just looks like one of the most beautiful, juicy tropical fruit salads.
That's the word, isn't it? It's very, very juicy. Very.
So luscious. It looks like you've got your sort of varnish over the surface of it, but that's just the quality of the high-end polish on each and every single one of them, whether it be the agates, whether it be the coral, whether it be, of course, the quartzite. It's all high-end of each gem for only £37.95. I mean, you probably expect to pay that or charge that for just one of these pieces.
Well, the carnelian alone, you're sort of looking at, I mean, it's difficult for me to say, but I mean, I do know what it does go for, and but when you actually mix it within the kits, then because of how we can work it, then you're getting it for almost half the price, really.
Well, yeah.
So so that's really how we can do it, and I just think it's perfect.
Trust you to find a carnelian that we've not had for months.
I can't remember the last time we had it.
No,
it was
neither
months
can I.
ago. It was months ago, and
bundle it in
yeah.
a kit.
And well,
Only Sheila get away with that.
I think it's the way to buy strands as well a lot of the time.
If you can, absolutely.
If you can, because you get a lot in what you would probably pay sometimes for one strand.
Of course, and it goes together, and
it goes together, and then I mean, yet again, smoky quartz would be absolutely ideal for that, really, because I think smoky quartz, although we haven't got it on, it goes with so many of these colours, you know, your lemons and your golds and your oranges, and
beautiful.
So I think it's a colour that you've got to grab now before the holiday.
Grab it before it goes.
Yeah, before it goes.
And we're any time of the year. We had a wee message in, and the kit is like a citrus explosion.
Yes, that's so good.
Loving the jewellery made with it. That's a great thought. That should be the name of your next one.
That should have been the name. I'm going to write that down.
Citrus explosion. Sheila, thank you so much. I love it all.
Thank you.
One on the end.
Okay.
I'll leave you with that challenge that you so much are enjoying.
I am actually. It's quite relaxing because I can't see. I'm just,
hoping
patiently. Yeah, it is. It's working.
Super Saturday. What would you like to see next? It's only going to be Lapis Lazuli because we've been talking about this for ages. This gemstone would look brilliant with the gold and the oranges, wouldn't it? It would look super. This gemstone, as many of you will know, Lapis Lazuli, coming from the Greek words lapis and azula, meaning blue stone. This is one of the richest, deepest tones of your Lapis Lazuli. Sometimes, well, in fact, majority of gemstones tend to have now and again treatments to them. Nothing particularly wrong with the treatment at all. It's just like going to the hairdressers and getting your hair cut. That technically I wouldn't class as a treatment. That's a facet. But treatment wise, if you've got dye in your hair, that could be a treatment. You've got a different colour in it, but it's still technically your hair underneath, if that makes sense. So this may have had a slight dyeing to it to get that richness and deep tone, because sometimes it's not as dark as this. Sometimes it might be a little bit lighter. So now and again you might dye it. I'll check the information on this one. Yes, it is. So just when you get it home, just give it a wee wash with bubbles, wee soapy bubbles. Try not to use a perfume soap if you can help it, because obviously perfumes aren't good with gemstones because it's perfume. So do try and get yourself some. Well, Julia and Kent's already gone 3. The quality and colour is stunning. Now obviously it's had a dyeing to it, but that's not going to make you get more pyrite in there. That pyrite is there naturally. That's all underneath. So the fact that it's dyed and you can still get the amazing flecks of pyrite coming through at such a rate that they are, and to get that size in Lapis Lazuli is really, really difficult. So now and again, the bigger you get in Lapis Lazuli, now and again, the more likely you are to have a little bit of dye to it. It's not a lot, it's not excessive, it's just a wee bit to give it that real pop of royal, gorgeous, intense blue. Now something like this, dare I do it? Absolutely. I would put, if you're lucky enough, we've only got 12, to put it with the turquoise. Pure luxury or pure luxury? Maybe if you got the gold earlier from the kit, maybe if you're fortunate enough to grab a hold of this, which is coming up, you would put those together. Do you like those? And bear in mind, you could put it with a pyrite from earlier, because you've got yourself that pure, gorgeous, faceted pyrite drops. Even now, this is going to be a sore spot, and a lot of people this is going to hurt, but if you didn't get them, but if you did, look at that. Lapis Lazuli. It's funny because people talk about precious gems these days. I think every genuine gemstone is precious. If it's genuine, Mother Nature created it, it's got to be precious. Of course it is. Why is one gemstone more precious than another? You might class a diamond as a precious gemstone. It's one of the easiest gemstones to get in the world, isn't it? It's one of the most readily available. It's carbon, pure carbon, compressed at incredible heat and incredible pressure at the Earth's core. But it's more available to get a diamond than it is to get yourself a zircon or a spinel. But the way that diamonds have been marketed makes you think that they are one of the most precious gems in the world. They're beautiful and they're stunning. And don't get me wrong, I adore them. I wear them, I love them. But it doesn't mean that these gemstones aren't precious and stunning, because they're not. In years and years and years ago, Cleopatra, this was her gemstone.
I was just about to say,
So the royals and the ones that were always looked up to, this gemstone was used to many people as a class of royalty, a class of regality. If you had a lapis lazuli, you were someone important. That was what somebody would have on their breastplate. That's what somebody would have on their sword. That's what somebody would give. They were giving a gold cup. They would have lapis lazuli on it, along with your garnets and your amethysts and your turquoises. When I was at many of you know, you're probably sick of me telling you this, but the other day I was at Windsor Palace, or Windsor Castle, and what you were seeing is lapis lazuli, and you're seeing turquoises, and it's so good to see all these gemstones behind cases and
how far back they go. Exactly.
They're so precious.
Yes.
So who are we to say what's precious and what's not? If it's genuine and Mother Nature created it, and it's rare, it's got to be rare to be a genuine gemstone. Accredited GIA professionals will tell you that day in, day out. If you have a look on the GIA website, which is the Gemological Institute of America, they will tell you that a genuine gemstone has to be rare, durable, beautiful, and genuine. You've got it for 12 around, and what do you reckon the price is? Look at this. You would think this was man-made and it was easy to get, wouldn't you? At £7.95, you must think, oh, that'll be easy to get one of those. I could make one.
But I mean, for how long all these gemstones have actually been in the mines and in the grounds, and if you think back to, I mean, Roman times, how far does that go back? What is that?
You're asking me history here?
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. Is it? That's a challenge for everybody out there, but it is. It's what, I don't know, something DC, isn't it? Is it AC? One of them. Anyway.
I'm not getting involved in this debate.
But it's a long time ago.
Well, we weren't alive, so.
No, I don't think so, Ali. No, I don't think we were then. I don't think.
But that's what I mean.
I think it was not far off dinosaurs. I don't know, but round about that time, yeah. So I mean, it's got such a history that where do you start? You know, you gotta
get yourself something special, and this gemstone for me, for many centuries, has been really rare and really special, and still is.
Roman emperors would have wore that lapis lazuli.
Look at that with the pyrite.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Stunning. I wouldn't advise crushing it up and using it as eyeshadow, because we have lots of other eyeshadows these days. But that's what it was used as.
Yeah.
Because of the richness of colour, that expensive, that regal look. I hope you managed to get one. Lots of multi-bids on that, which indicate to me you like it. Julia in Kent, for example, has gone for the cheeky 3, loving your work. 400 carats lapis lazuli, 12mm round. It's the size that's so important to me. You've got such a big round. CDPO79 is the code. Write it down when you can. Let's see what you've been up to on the Wall of Fame.
I'm getting ready now to read.
Do you want to go?
This is number 475, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Gemma's in the workshop today doing wings, isn't she? So that is absolutely stunning, and I'll do my very best to read it. 473, and it's from 70. Oh, see what I mean? Sorry. 75. Sorry.
Because you read it back to front.
No, it's because I can't see properly today.
I was trying to give you an out there.
Okay, thank you. And it's from. Does that say
Tripty. I hope I've said that right.
Oh, there you go. And she says, hi all JM, this is my entry to the Wall of Fame this week. There's another black smudge going all the way down, isn't there?
It's on purpose
it's
to
on
try
something
to
wire ring.
Wire.
Wire ring is made from rainbow coated quartz, blue coated faceted pyrite. So
you got it.
And antique bronze wire. I think you might have to carry on now.
The gold beads are from my stash. I'm giving away 2 of these. Oh, I'm giving away 2 of these rings free on my business Facebook page. 2 lucky people. I hope they like them. Love it.
I can read the next bit, I think.
Go for it.
Thank you for all the amazing things you bring to us every day, and to all of the brilliant presenters and guest designers. Good luck to everyone entering the Wall of Fame. and that's from Trippy. Well done. And I haven't moved the picture either. That's good.
Well
I've been
done.
going like this though.
Trippy in Southern Scotland. Well done.
475.
Loving
Sorry
your
about
work.
that.
Oh, I love it. I love the way you've displayed this as well.
Oh,
really
that's
colourful,
beautiful, isn't it?
Loving the carving. 474. Let's see who this is from. It's from Alia. I hope I said that right. Alia. It's probably more correct. Good morning, GM. Hello. How is everybody? I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Apart from your glasses,
yeah,
we're
but
good.
yeah, I can't see little things.
We're doing good.
Is the weather still good outside?
I don't know.
Is
We're
it?
in.
Yeah. Don't
All
know.
is well here. Sun is out where you are and will hopefully stay. It's in the Ennis Street Festival this weekend, and due to unforeseen circumstances, I am without a shelter. Oh, raw. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Keep your fingers crossed for me, please. Oh, you're doing the festival, so you're hoping it's going to stay warm because you don't have a shelter over the top. I understand. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. I am keeping my fingers crossed for you. My entry for this week is off are 2-wrap link bracelets I created using silver-plated 0.6mm wire, gems from a scoop, turquoise chips, all from GM, and silver spaces from my stash. Best of luck to all the best. And that's from Alia out in Ennis in County Clare. Lovely. Oh, and you're on Twitter as well. I'm on Twitter too. What's your Twitter name? @TerramortTweets. There we go. Lovely. Brilliant. We'll get that on there. And best of luck at the festival.
Gorgeous. This is number 477, and this is from Shirley. And Shirley says, "Hi all at JM. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's my first attempt at rosary link using purple shell pearl from JM and pearl from my stash. I used 0.4 silver-plated wire and silver-plated jump rings. Made it for myself for my son's wedding." Now I can't. Now I'm lost now. There we go. I've managed to get there.
Wedding, hoping for a win to buy more lovely things. Lol. Lots of luck to all my fellow woffers. Love the show and I'm inspired by the wonderfully talented designers and so entertained by the presenters. And that's sent from Windows. Oh.
From Shirley. From Shirley.
I'm reading out the service provider. What a nugget.
Oh,
lovely.
That's
really
lovely. Well done, gorgeous.
I think my mum would sit that.
Yeah,
perfect for wedding. 476. What a treat. I could fancy putting this on just now. Here's this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a labradorite and cream quartzite bracelet. Never seen labradorite before. It's such a stunning gem, and this is Love JM and all the yummy gems. Jane from Lanarkshire. I do think that is yummy. That's the first thing I ever made was a stretchy. I love them. I still make them 5 years on.
I think they're sort of great and quick makes, and especially if you're doing sort of craft fairs at schools and places like that, they actually love the stretches, don't they?
And it's so easy to sell because wrist-wise, it tends to. Most
always remember your glue though on you. Yeah. Always remember to pop some glue before you knot it. I started putting
cover over the knots now.
Yes.
Getting there. I'm getting there.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm holding this. Oh wow! Are these bookmarks? I think they are. 478. They're really cool. Wait to see this. This is from Angela Finch. Oh, regular. Hiya. Hello. Please find attached my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Gemstone wire wrapped bookmarks. I got it right. I created these for a custom order for a local school librarian. They're going to be prizes for those who achieve their reading targets. How lovely, is that?
Fabulous.
They're mostly agates from a bead scoop from GM. The wire is also from GM, and that's regards from Angela Finch. Love it, Angela.
Catch on, Angela, couldn't it? That was a lovely idea for
from Serendipity Jewellery. Love that.
Fabulous. What a lovely idea.
Gorgeous.
And the children would love that, wouldn't they?
Definitely, I'd love that. Take one for my dad, he'd love that. Right, thank you so much for sending in your entries. Please always keep them coming. Don't feel disheartened if we don't read it out. We'll try and read out as many as we can, but as you can see, we've not got much space. But everybody gets entered into the Wall of Fame. 12 o'clock, turquoise. 12 of them. 12 at 12.
There's just 12 at 12. Wow.
105 carats. Now, if you're new to Jewellery Maker or you think, I've bought myself some treats today, what can I get? What about a toolkit?
It's a good idea. You need that.
Need it. We'll tell you all about toolkits in a really, really short break. And then it's like malachite.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website.
This month, Jewellery Maker is going to be moving to a new channel on Freeview. Stay tuned to find out our new channel number, which we'll be revealing very soon.
I adore malachite, and there's another reason. It's not just because, oh gosh, it's on already, right? QTGP40 is the code that you need. I'm sorry, I just put oil in my fingers, I'm just trying to rub it in. My brother's fiance very, very kindly sent me some nail cream and some nail oil because my nails have been ruined by getting filed too much. So she very kindly sent me some new cream, so I'm trying to put it on religiously to make sure that my nails get better, because I'm a bit like paper at the moment, so I do apologise, but we're getting there. So yes, I'm putting on my new oil to help my nails. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with malachite. 250 carats of your malachite, but it's just explaining why I'm sitting rubbing my hands. I have for you here 18 by 13 millimeter malachite. So the main reason I love malachite is because it's gorgeous, it's natural, and it looks phenomenal, and there's not another gemstone I could offer you as an alternative. It's a sort of standalone gem, isn't it? It's not really from a particular family, your malachite, it's just malachite on its own. It comes from the Greek word for mallow, which means herb. Regular viewers, sorry, I know you all know that. Yeah, so it's a sort of dark, rich, sort of green herby colour. So that's what it was named after. If you find many gemstones that have got Greek names, like Lapis Lazuli, it's all to do with the colour. So lapis meaning blue stone, malachite meaning mallow, a herb. So it usually tends to be referring to the colour. Not always, but for me, what I've found from the majority of Greek named gemstones, it tends to talk about the colour of the stone. So the mallow is about the green of the herb, which is why it's called malachite, many people believe. You've got yourself here a really, really interesting stone. As I say, there's nothing I could offer you, I feel, as an alternative, but if you have any thoughts on that, please do text us in and please do send me a wee message. But even dyed gemstones or coated gemstones, I've not seen another gorgeous look like malachite. It's a really, really striking stone. Ladies and gents love it worldwide. It's not just a gent stone or a lady's stone. Really, really unisex. The depth of the green is really quite intriguing. These would be maybe even great, not only for of course our necklaces and our bracelets and our earrings, but I'm thinking of cufflinks for gentlemen. That really intense green. Every single one is individual. Every single one has its own striking markings, which also therefore in turn give it a little bit of character. And you can't go wrong with a bit of character in your jewellery. Greater London's in already. Catherine, New Collis in Kent, Jan's in Wiltshire, Marjorie's in Devon, Sussex, Glamorgan, Oxfordshire, Angus. You're in from everywhere on your malachite. The other reason I adore presenting malachite is because without a shadow of doubt, it always gets allocated instantly. It's really, really popular. And obviously when you do your job, whatever your job may be, you're going to love doing something that everybody loves, won't you? Something that you know is popular. For example, with yourself, Sheila, when you're making jewellery and you know something that's always really, really popular, if you've got the chance to make it, you'd like to make it because you know people are going to like it.
Exactly.
With malachite, I know as a presenter, this always sells out. It's always popular. So the minute I hear I'm fortunate enough to have malachite in my show, I get really excited because one, it's amazing and it's rare to see and it's collectible and it's beautiful and it's durable and there's nothing else I can offer to it as an alternative. But also, everybody loves it, so I know it's going to be popular. So I know hopefully, if you're a regular viewer, you've been either waiting for it, or if you're a new viewer, you might be interested in finding out about it because it is such a popular stone. 250 carats of malachite at 18 by 13 mil, so it's a full strand. It comes in at roughly 38 centimetres, as do all our strands, unless we really specifies otherwise. It's a great length. It might even be a wee bit longer than that, you know.
It's also, I can't remember the last time I was on a show where we had malachite on.
Last time I was on was yesterday, but it was nuggets.
Oh, I say I haven't, yeah.
So other than that though, other than my show yesterday, I haven't had.
No, I haven't had.
And malachite is always, always popular. So I always tend to describe it, this is going to sound funny, but if you think of sort of there was a particular car and the brand of the colour of paint used in the car was called racing green. And anytime I see it that depth of green, I always think of a racing green. And this makes me think of a racing green with like almost like a white swirled within it that's made it this lovely dreamy green in the middle, sort of swirls going on that, again, I cannot think of anything. I've been racking my brains for years to think, is there an alternative to malachite? If you miss out on malachite, what could I offer you? But there isn't anything I can think of.
You actually have to look into them, don't you? You have to look to the depth of them and to see just how they're actually created and what's actually in there.
What's going on?
Yeah, and I think gold would look absolutely amazing, wouldn't it?
Could you imagine?
Even just some gold spacers, just about 6 to 8 of them just popped in between the malachite. It's just a must really for malachite, because it's the perfect colour combination. Gold.
I agree. Get yourself some malachite as and when you can for £30. Now malachite tends to be your higher end gem. This is not one that you'll usually see at £10 or £12. Malachite is a really, really popular stone that I would most 100% encourage you if you get a chance to try. So it's its own family in its own right. It's a monoclinic crystal structure if that interests you. And again, you would just keep it as you would with any other gems and just wash it with sort of warm soapy water with no bubbles. No sort of perfume bubbles, just natural bubbles. Enjoy it for $29.95. I appreciate it's a first purchase. This won't be for everybody because it's a considered, well, actually, I'll take that back. It's not really a considered purchase compared to our sister channel, which you get finished pieces of jewellery, but I appreciate this isn't finished, but you could make a lot of jewellery from that. But yes, not considered for what you're getting, but maybe considered to what other prices we've offered you on Jewellery Maker for other treats. Super Saturday, fancy some onyx cabochons? How about yes? I may have said I get cabochons earlier, please forgive me if I did. Oops. I can't. Oh, I can't get in here, hold on. Love or truly, truly love? What do you reckon? Onyx in a multitude of shapes and a multitude of sizes and a multitude of colours. You've got a multitude of everything going on. 1,480 carats. This was absolutely 100% go with producer Phil's shirt today. He's got a proper tropical Hawaiian shirt on with blues in there and oranges and greens, maybe even a little bit of white in there, maybe even a possible pink. It's brilliant. This makes me think pure holiday, pure luxury, pure fun.
I was talking to Kim earlier on and I said I think that's amazing because you've got a special feature in every colour. When you're going on your holidays, you can do lots of different things with them. As I said, put them on some backing fabric, put some gemstones round them, you can wire wrap them, and you've got every colour that would go in your wardrobe.
Most definitely.
Haven't you? Just
something with
I think they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And
the colour's so rich
black.
With onyx, isn't it? You know, it's just the richness of the colour, and how, I mean, it just amazes me at how they're all individual and how they have that different look.
How about
look at that one?
Creating a pendant that one of our guest designers did. Sorry, forgive me, one of our beading buddies made, but it was wrapped with wire, that's all it was, and it was one pendant with the other pendant on the other side, so you could turn it round. So you made one big pendant, and you had one colour on one side, and another on the other. So if you've got any gems that match up shape-wise and size-wise, you could create a double pendant. It's amazing. Amazing option. Lots and lots of treats. Look at this one, it looks like a ruby. Ooh, almost like a big juicy ruby red, and it's a cushion shape idea for you. Rounded on the shoulders, really juicy. It's got lovely pinks coming through. You can't really see that. What I'm going to do is get my wee light out, because I like this little light all of a sudden. Can you see the juicy pinks coming through now? Really juicy. Doris is in, Helena is really popular. You get 1,480 carats of cabochons. Now it should be, well, what would you reckon? £49? It's 1,004, it's just shy of 1,500 carats. ZVNV10 is the code, but it's not going to be anywhere near the price point you would expect for 1,500 carats. It's going to be low, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be stunning. £22.95 for a huge carat weight. For me, for the example I have here, you've got what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you've got yourself 12 genuine cabochons here, but you might get more or less. Okay, so you can have more cabochons, but it will always end up at a carat weight of 1,480 carats. So depending on the size of them, depending on the shape of them, will also depend on how many you get. But that's an example of what you could get, a colour selection. And this is just one pack. We've not cherry picked some blues and cherry picked some greens and oranges. This was one pack as it arrived at £22.95. How sizable are they? I mean, imagine that as a pendant. A whop or a whopper? Gorgeous. Great to see so many of you getting involved today. Thank you so much. It's so good to have your company. I hope you managed to treat yourself. Do not forget, Turquoise is coming up at 12 o'clock, but there's only 12 at 12. This is another world. What you're seeing behind me is clearance. What you're about to see before your eyes is not clearance. Should never be clearance. I don't agree with it being clearance. When you see this, your jaw is going to drop. GVGZ37. Write that code down or type it in your computer just now, because you will want to see this. The luster, the colour, the quality. Rondelles. When do we get rondelles of sapphires? Picture in your mind right now the colour you expect a sapphire to look like. Picture that colour. Do it with me. Think of a colour. Think of the colour of a sapphire. How rich is it? How lustrous is it? Yeah? Now, look at this. Is that everything you want in a sapphire? Is that the colour you were thinking of? Is that the luster you were hoping for? Sapphires. How outstanding is the quality? And the big problem for us, not for you, this is a great thing for you, but for us, it says clearance.
That is just...
I have never brought you this strand before, ever.
No, I don't think I've ever seen. No.
Yet
None
it's
at
in a
all.
clearance. This is the calibre.
Must have gone out so quickly, because we've obviously only just got a few left.
Most definitely. It's the calibre and the quality that I would put in the high set. Put it up with these turquoises. I expect this to be 3 figures, without a shadow of a doubt. It would go lovely, wouldn't it?
It would.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Look at that. Roman Empress, that should be called. Gorgeous.
Do you, or do you wish to treat yourself to one of the world's most coveted sapphires? Serious? We're not even starting at 3 figures. 80. I would get it right now. I would put a gold clasp on it, or a silver clasp on it, or a rose gold, whatever precious metal you want, but precious metal, put it on a clasp, and I would, personally, I would get it valued straight away.
I was going to say, if you know, just making a pair of earrings with 2 of those, just on a tiny little drop, maybe popping one of your little pearl. I mean, sapphire, it's just, you just don't see that at craft fairs, because nobody can actually afford to do it in a way, really, other than if you can buy at the price that we sell here. Because it's and to see it in the high street, you would pay
dread to think of what you could pay, Sheila.
Well,
we've got them flying out the door. I'm sorry to interrupt you. We've only got a few. Be as quick as you can. JewelleryMaker.com, because we're reducing the price. Snap it up, snap them up. It's a 19cm strand of pure luxury. Do you know what? Even if you don't make jewellery and you've just happened upon this channel, do you know what I would do? I get this and I get somebody else to make it for you, because you're still going to be lower in price, I imagine, than what you would be paying anywhere else for a 40 carat true sapphire strand of pure luxury. Print out your authenticity certificate to prove that this is a genuine sapphire. I would. Because if you tell anyone you got sapphires of 40 carats of this quality, they start at a 2x1 mil, they go up to 5x2 mil rondelles. When do you get rondelles of sapphire straight away? Anonymous in Aberdeen's gone for 2. The gem of sincerity, the gem of faithfulness is yours for a mere £65. And I say it in that way with no disrespect to whatever budgets we've got set aside. If you budgeted for sapphire of this quality, you would most definitely, at least I would hope you would have, budgeted with at least 3 figures minimum.
I mean,
minimum.
How lovely to be given a pair of earrings, sapphire earrings. Imagine how many you could make with that strand. I mean, how many's on there? Got to be 40, 50 maybe.
Beautiful quantity, and you always tend to get more in a rondelle strand.
Yes, you do. Yeah. And rondelles, we were only saying that, weren't we, this morning?
Yeah.
When we were looking at the ring, that, you know, rondelles, we don't have that many of them. So get them while we have them.
As soon as you can, check it out, because if it's in your basket, I don't mean to rush you, there are a handful left. And it's £64.95. Can I just personally congratulate every single one of you? I wish I could join you right now, because that is a dream. A true dream. And do you know how special it is when you get somebody something of sapphires and then you see them wearing it? My mum had on a sapphire ring that I bought her from her sister channel, and when she was wearing it the other day, I felt so proud, thinking, I got my mum that. I got my mum a sapphire.
Yes.
It's amazing.
How special is that?
Amazing. CPUD 40. Talking of sapphires, rubies. How long is this strand? Oh my gosh, they're huge and they sparkle like no man's business. Yeah, rubies sparkling, right? Everyone's just going rubies wait to see the Super Saturday sparkle. Sorry, when do rubies ever sparkle like this? On Jewellery Maker. When do we get the chance to have sparkling rubies? Look at the luster on them. Look at the juiciness of them.
What was the lady that she said earlier on? She said a citrus explosion. That's a raspberry. It is a berry explosion. You're absolutely right. It is. And all the different sort of deepnesses of the ruby. It's just. I was talking to Kim about that this morning. It's absolutely amazing.
I reckon you should count on your hand how many times you've seen a ruby of this luster and juiciness.
And rondelles again?
Yeah. Totally natural ruby. Print off your authenticity certificate without a shadow of a doubt. Can you see that juiciness? Can you see that luster? That is what made me fall in love with rubies. It was this channel, this company. In fact, Gems TV, our sister channel, it made me fall in love with rubies, because I just saw them as a dull red in the high street. Maybe I didn't go to the best shops, maybe I just went to the high street store, but what you've got here, I love this. Sheila's off because she wants to buy them.
Well, I can't say too much, but it was my best friend's ruby wedding, and I want the code because I think I'll get to that.
Well, we best be quick. How many have we got? Only 73 left. 75 carats of shaded ruby. The code for Sheila and everybody else is CPUD40. CPUD40. It should be price, so it means we're going to take it. Oh! But no, that's not the should be price. They're natural. Grab them as soon as you can. 0800. I'm going to hyperventilate. 6444. This is wrong. You might think I'm getting a bit too excited about this if you're tuning in for the first time thinking it's just a ruby. It is not just a ruby. if you've worked with gemstones for 10 years of your life and you see one of the finest quality, juicy, natural, not rubies, dyed, not filled, not nothing wrong with Fisher filling, a ruby in particular, nothing wrong with anything. Sheila needs her microphone cut because she's off to buy them. £32.95, and we could just listen into her conversation, see how many she gets. Literally, Sheila's off. You got to be quick on this. There's only 70, well, there only were sort of roughly 71. This is unreal. What a treat! What a treat! Oh, producer Kimbo, you are a superstar. Isn't she just? I think we should have some messages for Kimbo. And also, if you're on the Book of the Face, once you've checked this out, make sure you put it onto the same order as you checked it out earlier, so you get the same one post and packaging in any one day. When you check it out, or on the phone lines, however you do it, make sure, if you've got Facebook, you go onto Producer Kimbo's Facebook page. It's JM Producer Kim. Go on there, because she puts updates of treats, what she's doing every day, so you can see them. And I do the same, but of course Kimbo is the one in the know. She knows what she's bringing for you. So please do follow her on Facebook. Get her some followers on there as well. She's got some, but you can never have too many. And obviously the whole purpose of it, so you can see what's coming up. So join me as soon as you can. We've got a brand new treat for you tomorrow, which is a gem I've never even presented before. And 10 years of presenting, well, 9.5 years of presenting, that's pretty rare. Pretty much presented everything. Tomorrow there's going to be a very special treat. You need to watch tomorrow's show. £32.95. Get these before they sell out. Great to see so many of you. And if it's in your web basket, that is super. It's really, really great to see that you're interested in these and you fancy them. But if you're not checking them out, I'm really, really sorry to say you may miss out. Well, more importantly, yeah, look at these together. The saving you made on the sapphire, you could put towards the ruby. It's a longer strand for the ruby. It's 38 centimetres. Stunning or stunning. They will be going hopefully to you, and also hopefully to Sheila, because we've, well, yeah, because that would be sad if not. They're juicy as you like. I see what? No, it's not. Say again, please. My producer's just told me she's giving away Colombian emerald in not so many words. Literally giving it away. Send me some prices. I've only got 74. Okay. Send me some prices. Drop me a message on JewelleryMaker.com. It's free. Alright, 60777 is a text number. Your normal network charges will apply with that. So JM Studio at the start of the text, 60777. I appreciate that will cost you 7 pennies or 14 pennies or whatever your normal network rate is. Drop me a message on what price you would expect Colombian emeralds to cost. Colombian emerald. Just think in your head, Colombian emerald, that world-renowned emerald. Sapphires you can get from lots of locations. So with your Colombian emeralds, sapphires, many people think of Ceylon sapphire, don't they? Ceylon sapphire, really, or Burmese sapphire. Do you think of locations? Same with your emeralds. You think of Colombian. Maybe you think of Siberian, maybe you think of Brazilian or Zambian. Lots of different locations for your emeralds. How many more likes have you got? 2 more likes to Producer Kimbo's Facebook page. Loving your work. Have you, now these have been, 2 have gone to Hampshire, Maureen already, and Sarah in Manchester, Anne in Worcestershire. Maureen in Hampshire, Rosemary, you've joined us as well in Somerset. You will not believe, you will not Adam and Eve it. I didn't Adam and Eve it. You heard me ask my producer Kimbo to tell me 2 times the price here. Because this is not a price I would ever, not on my Nelly, associate with a Colombian natural emerald ever. I think it's wrong. I think it could devalue the emerald. When you next see an emerald, you could think, oh my gosh, emeralds, I've seen it before at that price, and it was a Colombian, so I now don't want to get anything else because, well, that Colombian was so low in price, I don't want to pay anything else for anything else. We'll be spoiled as jewellery makers. It's a Super Saturday though, so you deserve to be spoiled. Only on today though. You ready? It's amazing. Sapphires, we've just had. Rubies, we've also just had. So it would be wrong to not bring you an emerald as well. And if we're going to bring you emeralds on a day like today, on a Super Saturday, we're only going to do it when they're Colombian, aren't we? I mean, we're not just going to bring you any old treat. I'm going to bring you the creme de la creme. If you speak to any connoisseur in the world, gemstone connoisseur, that is, not a chocolate connoisseur or a hot chocolate connoisseur or a football connoisseur, a connoisseur of genuine gems, if you were to say to them, I've got a Colombian emerald, what do you reckon their reaction would be? No, but mine would be, amazing. Can I see it? Amazing. You're one of very few people in the world who own this gem from this location. Chalk emerald price. Fran in London, I'm so pleased to hear from you. You can see a price point on the web. You can see it. Multi-bids. That is the caliber. Well, no, it's not the caliber. Caliber, you would never ever think you can multi-bid on this. I would never in a million years have thought Jewellery Maker 5 years ago would ever be able to have an opportunity where people could afford to multi-bid. And I don't have a big wage. None of us have a big wage, but we could afford to multi-bid on emeralds at the price I'm doing now. Not any old emeralds, not a random emerald that you didn't even know came from ground, not an emerald that doesn't really warrant a high value. A Colombian emerald, one of the most coveted, if not the most coveted emerald in the entire world for location. You have a true natural Colombian emerald for £30. Does not match. It's not supposed to match today because it's Super Saturday.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous. It's
a glowy colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very delicate emerald, isn't it?
In its colour, yeah.
In its colour, yeah. Absolutely stunning. I really
So
do
inviting.
love that. It is. It's too nice. It's too beautiful to put anything else with it. You know.
Just have it on its own.
I mean, I think gemstones are such high quality, and that are sort of more rarer than the others, aren't they? Really.
Oh yeah. Well, some are harder to find.
Some are hard to find, yeah. So
colours.
even just on a little drop of, you could have 3 chains of different lengths and just pop an emerald on there. I mean, how delicate and
Imagine
beautiful
you can say
that.
that.
Yeah, and have
I've got an emerald. Yeah, I'm going to wear my emerald earrings. Even if there's just one emerald, most people in their lifetime will never own an emerald.
Steve got his mum an emerald because it's May, isn't it?
May's
And she wears it every single day.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she wears it every single day.
My dream for you today is to be able to get you this combination. In 35 minutes, I'll be able to offer you this tree. Now, you may have just followed all 3 of those presentations, the sapphires, the rubies, and the emeralds. Hold on a minute and just think, what could I finish this sapphire, ruby and emerald section with? Could it be the ultimate sapphire, ruby and emerald combined strand, all natural in one strand? 38 centimetres on a Super Saturday price point. If you've never joined me on a Super Saturday, that's because today's the first one. But it will not be the last. Are you ready? Rubies, emeralds, sapphires, totally natural. There's only 63 in stock. You could add it to the previous ones that you've got with the savings that you've made, or you could get this on its own if you didn't get the previous ones. Pretty much all sold out, if not sold out. Now this incorporates yellow sapphires as well, so fancy sapphires. Do you know this, on our sister channel, was where the Gems of Distinction was born. We used to do strands like this with gold clasps or silver clasps, and they would be the most popular. They would sell at retail roughly around £150 with a gold clasp or a silver clasp. The gold clasp, do you remember them? Did you ever watch Gems TV or Rocks TV? Do you still watch it? Do you remember the strands that we used to do, the Gems of Distinction strands, which is why we've called them Gems of Distinction after that collection? Yeah, do you remember? Well, we only have about 70 odd, sorry, I can't remember exactly the number, Kimbo did tell me. Edwina's in Devon. Now, this is a funny thing. There's 80 carats of rubies, sapphires, emeralds and fancy sapphires, any colour other than blue is known as a fancy. And I've got Barbara going for 2. And the Greater London has just bought 3. Do they know something I don't? Do they know a price point? The majority of you have joined us on the web, which makes me think, well, think about the people at home. Diana on the web is already, Diana on the telephone lines has already got. Tina, Leicester's just changed her bid from 1 to 2. Why is everybody buying 2? Is this a price point that we can multi-bid on rubies, sapphires and emeralds? Surely not. I don't know the price. What is it? What do you reckon? Well, that's why. Because it's a joke. Did you see my Facebook page yesterday? If you're a regular viewer, if you've had a look at my Facebook page yesterday, I saw some really pretty labradorite on sale in a necklace, which you could all make because it's simple threading with a clasp. You could totally make it. And it was 175 or 179 pounds. 175 it was. I love labradorite, don't get me wrong. But these days, worldwide, sapphires, rubies and emeralds tend to have a higher price point attached to them. Maybe not today though. Not on Jewellery Maker anyway. It's a Super Saturday, what do you reckon? Treat yourself or treat yourself? Treat yourself. How beautifully, do you know everything I was talking about in the previous ones? The juiciness, the luster, the natural beauty. You've got all of that with these as well. So I appreciate that the sapphire strand might not have been within your price point, even though it was redonkulous for what you were getting. Hope you don't mind me saying that, but I genuinely believe it. If you didn't manage to get that, then you might prefer these. Now I'm going to add the 3 together so you can see the pure luxury. So you can see the 3 that we've had originally. Now you can see there's clearly a difference between these sapphires and these sapphires. Very notable difference, which is why the price points are different. But it's not to say that these aren't gorgeous and genuine sapphires and beautiful in their own right too. Just to show you the difference, and you can decide what you fancy. Whether you fancy more, the more rondelles with the polish, or whether you fancy the facet, whatever you fancy. But either way, you need to be quick because these are about to sell out. All of them are about to sell out individually. I'm just going to take your Colombian. I can't believe I'm holding Colombian emerald, and that ruby strand was so long. That was ridiculous. I have more in baskets now currently than I do have in stock, so just to urge you, if you do decide to go, look at the quality of those yellow sapphires. If you do fancy it, do try and check it out when you can, purely because it will be selling out. So best of luck to you all. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you get it. Is this a Super Saturday or is this a Super Saturday? 12 o'clock. There are 12 of these. Now you've seen how busy it is. With only 12 available at 12 o'clock, 12 at 12. I have never brought you a turquoise strand, genuine turquoise, not reconstituted, genuine turquoise, all the way from America. This encrust, I mean, this is literally crammed with turquoise. Look at that, coming up. Cannot wait, but only 12 of them. Boutique kit for our treats for us today. I need butterflies. They're beautiful. Sheila, I didn't even know these were in stock. I love a butterfly.
Aren't they? The sterling silver that we have, I mean the
findings.
Yeah, the sterling silver findings. They're just beautiful, and we've got quite a few of them, and as the first time I've seen them. I don't know when they'll next be in, but they are absolutely beautiful.
Most definitely. I bet you've put them all in your kit as well.
I have, yeah. Well, yes, there was, yeah, because there was 2 lots of the one, but yeah.
Have you put 2 packs of the butterflies in?
I did, yeah.
You cheeky minx, I love it. Oh, I love it. If anyone was going to get away with it, it's going to be us, isn't it? On a Super Saturday morning. Wow. I love that you've done that. Most guest designers would be thinking, maybe I can ask for maybe 1 back. Sheila gets to make her own, as does Linda. As our resident designer, has been with us since day dot. So normally in a pack you would get 5 butterflies. They've all got a jump ring on the top of them. The butterfly charm is a 10 by 13 millimeter sterling silver butterfly. It's a 0.8 millimeter by 0.5 jump ring. So it's a 5 mil jump ring with 0.8 millimeter wire. You get 5 of them. And they're closed jump rings, which is lovely as well. So you don't need to worry about the butterfly slipping through if there's a join in it. You don't need to worry about that because you don't join it. So These would be so pretty to just slip on. Then you've got these earrings, which are divine. What do you think of these?
Oh, they're beautiful.
You have chandelier findings, 26 by 9mm, and there's 2 pairs, so that's obviously 1/2 of a pair there. Imagine you had the butterfly. To be fair, I'd probably keep them separate, but I can't wait to see what Sheila's made with them. So 2 pairs of really, really dreamy, decadent earrings, sterling silver. Only available in this kit currently. They haven't been available separately. Sheila's grabbed them and grabbed them all. And instead of just putting 1 pack in, she's doubled up on your butterflies, which means you're getting all the stock of the butterflies available in this. So you need this kit really to get them, because she's put them all in. I'm loving your work. The combination of colours, it's a little bit like actually your first kit. Let me get these on for you now. And hold on a minute, have you got an aquamarine cabochon in here?
I have, yes.
Yeah, I have, yeah. Just as you do. You just get yourself an aquamarine cabochon, because that's what we normally get the chance to. This is such a selection. Sheila, you have outdone yourself today. Don't know how you managed all of these. You have genuine aquamarine, genuine amazonite, an aquamarine cabochon in an oval of a 12 by 10mm. Bear in mind, aquamarine so popular. March's birthstone, the original engagement ring, your aquamarine as well. A white coated shell in there as well. Look at these. And then look at these silver colour coated hematite plain rounds at 4mm. Really sizable drill hole in those as well. 36cm strand for the hematite. Amazonite and aquamarine nuggets are so blue, and I know that sounds silly, but sometimes aquamarine can be quite green, which is lovely too, but the more traditional thought is the aquamarine, isn't it? Do you love or do you love? Aquamarine cabochon that you can only get if you get this kit. So you've gone all about the gemstones and all about the findings really for this one, Sheila, and you've left aside the kind of wire and the because a lot of the time we might have had a wire deal or a wire bundle or a beading thread bundle. You might have plenty sitting at home and thinking, I just want the gem.
And it's just nice to have something that's a little bit different, because as you say, we've also got our stash of wire and things, although we use it a lot, but it's nice just to have something a little bit different that you can add to your chain and your gemstones that we all accumulate over the time. So that was my thinking really.
I love your thinking. See, I'm looking at the 2 packs of. Now, normally I would expect those butterflies to be about $12.95, right? For a pack of 5. Happily pay that. $12.95. Oh, let's be rebels. Let's say £11.95. £12. 2 packs of that is £24. Plus your earrings. Now they look gorgeous. Imagine we did, dare I say it, 2 pairs for £9.95. Imagine we did that. So it's £24 for the 2 sets of butterflies, £12 a pack, because they're sterling silver butterflies, and they've got a jump ring with them all, a closed jump ring, 5mm for each of them. Add in your £9.95 for your earrings, let's say about £34. Then a cabochon of aquamarine, which you can only get in this kit, and I can't seem to keep a hold of. It's my lovely fancy new hand cream. So that, what would you expect one of these for? About £15? Say £9.95. Say we were absolute super Saturday rebels and we did £9.95 for a cabochon of aquamarine. Then we would be around £40, wouldn't we? Then add in a strand of aquamarine of the deepest blues, 250 carats, 200 carats of amazonite, then your shell, then your pyrite. Say we did them at minimum price $6.95 a strand, but because they're in a bundle we can do them a little bit lower, so that's 2 strands of nuggets, say £10 for those, plus the shell, so say that's £10 for all of that, and then the pyrite at $6.95. So we're looking at about £50 odd. Jewellery Maker price would be where? $34.95 is all we're looking for. With 10 sterling silver butterflies, 2 pairs of sterling silver exceptionally decadent dreamy earrings, an aquamarine cabochon, aquamarine nuggets, amazonite nuggets, shell nugget strand, and hematite in the silver colour. Love or love. And you haven't even seen Sheila's designs, you've already checked most of them out. Loving your work. ZP GC59. What a beaut of a quality in colour and finding. The butterflies you can only get at this moment in time in this kit. The earrings the same. The cabochon the same. So if you like any of those in particular, only time you can get them currently is now. The only way you would get them after this is if the kit didn't completely sell out and there was a few left. They might be bundled in separate opportunity, but they would all be separately. They wouldn't be together. So the way it is today, well, you saw how quickly the Abalone sold out. I don't even think I spoke. I genuinely don't think I spoke.
You didn't, did you? It
no.
went within seconds, absolute seconds.
It's really busy, so I would, today of any days, if you're thinking about something, try and grab it when you see it and you know you like it. Lots and lots of baskets. Try and join me when you can. Ooh, you've been having some fun. How decadent is that? That's my word for this.
That's where I use quite a few of the, it just shows you that you don't have to, you can use them in earrings, but it's nice to put them on. I thought they look so lovely. And so I tried to get the butterfly shape with the base section of the necklace. Is that?
When can you ever have like 7 butterflies in sterling silver as a charm?
As a charm, yeah. They are so pretty. So pretty.
And then in the earrings. Oh, that is so cute. I love those hematites. Lush selection. And again, if you just wanted to work with the gemstones and some wire actually you've combined together. Just to have that really summery feel bracelet. And
yeah, it just twists it. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
But like, oh, I love this. I'm all about this sort of tassel-y. I love.
You love your tassels.
Things.
Yeah,
I love tassels.
Yeah, I do like a drop coming from a necklace. Yeah, I really do. And what I did with a little aquamarine pendant was I put it on, as I said earlier on in the show, I just put it on some backing felt, and then just I sewed on some of the little nuggets. Chips.
How fun is that? An aquamarine cabochon pendant. How pretty.
Looks like a little nest, doesn't it?
It looks so pretty. It's like a little flower.
Yeah. And I sewed those on, and it's so easy. If anybody hasn't used any, we do have all different colours, I think, on the website. Well, we did have. So just buy a piece of it because it goes such a long way, and it's great for your cabochons as well, especially your bigger cabochons.
Can I turn it around? And obviously we didn't design it to turn around, but just to show how small,
yes, I think I did
amount of backing felt.
Yeah.
You only need a tiny, tiny bit. That's like what, a 2 pence, or not even one pence
and then
piece?
I just made a bit of a swirl. I doubled some wire and just twisted it and then just popped that in the middle. So I was really pleased with that because it is very, very. It's what's the mil on that cabochon? I can't remember. Is it about
10 by 12?
10 by 12,
if my memory serves me correctly.
So it sits just nicely, doesn't it, in with those nuggets and
these.
Yeah.
These
and
earrings
those
are so
chandeliers earrings are absolutely beautiful.
And you get 2 pairs of those.
They really are. Yeah, you get 2 pairs of those.
How fab.
So they are. So I did them like a chandelier, really.
Makes me think of presenter Jenny. She would love.
They'd have gone, wouldn't they? They would be in her ears and she'd be off. Yes.
They'd be in. Dibbed and done. She'd be off. What a treat. Oh, have you got a favourite? I know.
It's difficult. I do like the pendant, the way that's sat in the wire, and I also like the multi necklace there with the pearl and the sort of and the nuggets in between. I think it's different colours of the sea again, isn't it? I think the ocean, and that's on 3 strands of beading thread. There again, as I was talking about the beading thread earlier on, then you can do, as long as it goes through your next gemstone, which the pearl did. And if you look at those pearls, they've got like a little heart shape
Oh
You
yeah,
look at
some of them,
they've got like a
quirky,
little
couldn't they?
heart shape there, and the hole in those were big enough to get 3 of your beading threads through.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's your shell pearls. So shell pearls
that's
are
your
really
shell pearl.
popular.
Their
to
hole
get-
is bigger, so therefore that allows you to
Work lots of different
work
wires
lots of
through
different
them.
wires
mediums.
or beading thread, yes, whichever you want to use.
Love it. What would you like to show us? Because I know you're already playing with
Well,
something.
yeah, as I haven't got my specs, I need to use
Bigger beads.
a bigger, as I did these all in one. So to actually show it, because they're small.
So you're going to show us from
I'm going
the-
to
the
show.
butterfly.
I'm going to show how you get that section there, or at least most of it, depending on time.
So it's using the hematite that you get in the kit.
Yeah,
or
the hematite,
any other
a little
4 mil.
and their hole is quite big as well.
It is
if you
really
can see
sizable, isn't it?
that.
Almost like
Ali, yeah.
beads as opposed to actually
Yeah.
gems.
So if you look at it closely, I've done the star, which I'll start to show you how to do now. And then when I finish the star, if you can see where Ali's fingers are now, if you go to the bottom gemstone of that circle, that one there where your finger is, then I just threaded some more wire through that and then did that oval shape. So it gave you that almost butterfly look really, but it started out as a star. So that's how I joined
I think
in
it's because I'm looking at the butterflies below. I just
yeah, but
I'm
it
loving
does
the
look a bit
butterflies.
butterflyish, doesn't it? When you so that's how I made that into sort of a butterfly shape.
It's lovely.
So,
Let's
but
do
as I
it.
say, I won't be able to see it properly if I do that with all of the hematite. So
Yeah.
I've used these citrine
Pretty
just
citrines,
because
aren't
because they're a larger gemstone. So, but with the hematite, just put 10 on in the circle of the necklace.
For sure.
So put 10 on, but I've put 10 of the larger ones, but obviously it'll sit differently. But it's just to show you how to get those little. There we go. Bring that down a bit. That sort of star shape that you can see in the necklace that we were just looking at. Okay. So what I've done, I'm going to pop that just back through there again, just to give it a bit of extra security, as in not security, but. And be careful that your wire doesn't kink, because sometimes it does. So that is now through. I've put 10 on and then I've just taken it through a couple of the citrine. So what you do then is you get 10. So bear with me, it's difficult to.
Okay. Do you want me to thread any on for you?
You can.
She
put
says that. I
some
don't
on
know if I'll be any better.
Well, you can on that one, and then what I'll
this
do,
one here.
if I give you that.
For sure.
And then I'll just pop on the 10 on here. It won't take, not 10, 5, sorry. It's 5 on there. It's 10 in the circle, and then 5, because you always, you always have an odd number because you want one to sit in the middle of the star shape. So that's 4.
Absolutely.
That's,
There's 5 on that one
okay,
for
quick,
you.
you've
when
done
you're
that when you
ready.
can see, it's good,
Yeah,
isn't
but I
it?
can lift it up to my face though, if I
That's
wish.
true. Oh, there we go. So we've now got the 5 on, okay? Now we're going to just, if you can see where I've got those 5 on there now, okay? So we're going to take that over and we're going to pop it, we're going to miss one, but obviously these are larger. So when I find
and
the
then
hole,
feed it through.
which I did it earlier on, and because I'm on, there we go, because I'm, there we go. So if we now pull that through, okay, and as you can see, and pull the other end as well. As you can see, that's your star shape sitting there. Okay, can you? So it's 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 in the middle, and 2 down there. And if you pull it, that gives you that pointed sort of section of your star.
Yep.
So this is where I've done. Oh, oops, sorry.
No, you're fine.
So I've
Should I grab
done
mine
2 there. You see now, okay. Now that shouldn't have gone through there, but never mind. Because if you miss that in the middle, but then I've got to go back and do it there. That shouldn't be there. I'm going to take this
I threaded
one
them
now.
on.
That's okay. That's not a problem. But rather than, I mean, we can carry on, but don't actually miss one in between. You just miss one. You miss one as you're threading it over. So that thread needs to stay there, and then you go round again, just with your 5.
Just
that we've
2
only got
fill.
4 now.
Yeah.
We've got 5.
2 fill.
So if you now pop that through, But because because the hematite are smaller, you see, they sit closer together.
Yeah, and they've got a bigger hole,
And
I think, than
they
citrine
have,
as well.
yeah, they have got a bigger hole. But it's just that I can actually see, believe it or not, I can see the line through the citrine. But it's a little bit blurred, so I do apologise.
No, you're fine.
There you go. So that, pull that through. In fact, it's very blurred, but
Oh, bless
but
you.
never
Thank
mind.
you
That'll
so much
teach
for
me. I'm
being given-
keeping a spare pair in my bag now. So if you can see now, that's taking you round.
Yeah, there's
But
one missing of that because it went flying. So
Oh
only
yes,
4
it
on
did. Yeah, but it's
you
just
can
taking
get
the
the
5 up.
idea.
You can actually get the idea. There's the 5 there that we started off with. But you won't have to miss one when you do it with the pyrite, because you'll just carry on round. All you do is you make sure that you've got that one that's taken over, and then just carry on then doing them all the way round. And there you'll have that butterfly section sitting in the middle. And then when you actually come to, if you want to carry on with the butterfly section, as where you've got this
Bigger
section
ones,
here,
yeah.
there,
Yep, the bigger part.
then just pop some of the wire through your hematite at the top there. So that section there, if you want to do that, then it's the top one there. That top one there that's at the bottom of the, hang on, am I there? Where are we? There. There, that one there.
It's hard
So
from
then
upside down and round
It is
about.
hard,
and
yeah,
back
it
to
is,
front.
yeah. So pop some in that middle one there, then pop some wire through, and then thread on 5 more, take it up through the pearl, and then that'll give you that sort of extra wing shape. Yeah. But I'm sorry I haven't got my specs and I can't show it on the pyrite, but
Well, I think
you'd have to do it otherwise.
If you have any questions, do not worry. Drop them to us here on JewelleryMaker.com regarding that design. If you're in the middle of it, or if you do it in a week's time when you get it home, do try and check it out as and when you can, because lots and lots are still in baskets, but we don't have lots and lots left. So try and get them before they go. Remember, you get 10 sterling silver butterflies with 5mm jump rings of 0.8mm gauge wire in the jump ring. You get yourself your 2 shepherd hook pair of earrings, which are exceptionally decorative. They're dreamy, as well as your aquamarine cabochon, nuggets of aquamarine, nuggets of amazonite, and the truest blues, and then the hematite that we were just working with there, or semi-working with, and the white coated shell nuggets as well, which are called small nuggets, but they're 14 by 10, so they're by no means small. They're the largest nuggets out of all of them. So £34.95. Best of luck on those, Sheila. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
I love
it's a bit
that.
mishmash
No, well, we
today.
got there, and we love it. And I love that you stole all the butterflies. We didn't steal them, but
No, I just
you got
they
them
were
all.
so pretty, and I thought,
You got
well,
it.
you know, if you want them, you've got to
I
have
bow
2
down
packs
to
of
you
them.
for getting. Amazing. Right, I'm going to leave you there because I know you're having so much fun threading your
Trying to-
nuggets
yeah.
in your challenge with your no glasses.
I've made something though, so
There
it's
you
not
have it.
too
It's
bad,
gorgeous.
yeah.
It's really gorgeous with no glasses. Ice baby. I've got a quartz trio, so I'm going to go over this way because I've not got it. I love it.
Oh, look at this.
Dun, dun. Or should I do a moonwalk?
Well done.
it.
That's cool.
I don't know what my hands were doing. My hands were doing thriller and
They
my
were
feet were
doing-
doing moonwalk. I was trying to hold my jacket.
Love your jacket.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Aw.
Doing the moonwalk. Tyrannosaurus Rex doing the moonwalk. Well, I'm not sad you're going to hold it for a month anymore, Claire. Right. You enjoyed it. It's probably because I went to see Jurassic World the other day and I loved it. Probably what it was.
Was it really scary?
Do you know what? It was so good, and I thought there was no way. I want to see it again. I didn't think I would like it at all. Jurassic World, I would recommend. Well, I don't. Whatever the age range is that you're supposed to see. Is it an 18, 16, 12? I probably wouldn't see it at 12 years old.
Really? Yeah, because Lily wants, she's 8 and it was
Well,
like-
it was amazing. It was amazing. Loved it. I didn't do the 3D bit though, because most of my friends said they did it in 3D and they got sore heads, so I thought I'll avoid the glasses and I'll just watch it in 2D. Brilliant. Loved it. Highly recommend it. I'd recommend it to my mum, my dad, my cousin. She's 15. Right. Where is it? Quartz Trio. Here it is. Oh, these are fabulous. Wait till you see these. Dun, 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 dun. Is it? Oh, right, we're taking this low. It must be a Super Saturday. Loving the Super Saturday. $100 carats in your clear quartz, graduated irregular plain drops. That's the ones on either side. So you're getting 2 of the same strand. 5 by 4 millimeter they start at, and they graduate up to 10 by 4 millimeter and a 20 centimeter strand, 25 centimeter strand, sorry. So that's 2 of these. And then these beauts in the middle. 500 carats of white quartz, huge nuggets. Now, I've not got a size on them, it just says approx. So I presume the rest of the information was going to be there, but it's not. So if Kimbo can find it, I'll fill you in. If Kimbo can't find it, then we'll just have to, unfortunately, decide whether we're going to put up with that or not. Ha. Love, that looks like icebergs. It's making me think of Titanic. Woo! Sheila's off. Would you have the clear quartz big 12mm rounds next to that? Just shows different dimensions, the sizes, the shapes, the facets all working together, the different colours of quartz, the white quartz and the clear quartz. You have so many treats today coming your way. Do you know what I really want to put it with? You may or may not agree, but I want to put it with those. I want all of that. These chains have sold out. Yes, they sold out pretty instantly. Most of today's show, in all fairness, has sold out. There isn't too much on the website, so thank you for that. It makes me feel fab to be able to commend our producer Kimbo, who's chosen so many amazing treats for you. We're really fortunate to have her doing that for you, so I think massive love for Kimbo today. What do you reckon? So what would you expect for just these 2 alone? Quite lovely. Staple strands, great for your kit. Great for your stash to go with probably any kit, any design inspiration. Lowest price I'm allowed to do it in a strand is £6.95 on its own. So if these were £13, that would be fab. If I could get them anywhere lower than £13, that would be awesome. And then this as well. I have no idea what to price that at because I've never seen one. Never seen one. So therefore, the price for something you've never seen should be higher, shouldn't it? Ah! Is it? Well, there you go. 2 strands for less than the price you would expect to pay for one. And then you get a one whopper that we've never even done before. Or correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never seen it before, but you may have seen it. There's a lot on Jewellery Maker all day, every day. We're live 12 hours a day. Love that, I had to count that there. Sue is in, I hope I said that right. Brenda's in, Jane's in, Hull's with us, London, Greater London, Devon, Newport, London, Angus, you're all showing an interest, but you're not quick enough. So we thought we'd take it to £10. It's much easier, isn't it? A £10 note than £10 and a couple of coins, isn't it?
It is, yeah, definitely.
Much more appealing. Somebody said to me, Ali, do you fancy that? It's only £10 note. It's only tenner is how people say it these days.
Yeah.
It's only £10. I think, somebody said, oh, would you like 12, what was it before? £11, 95. £12. That makes me think, oh, it's nearer £15. Isn't it?
And there's 3
strands
strands there as well. I mean, it's, and I think what I like about this sort of nuggets, I think they sit so organically as well, don't they?
They do.
They just, yeah, they
probably fit quite nicely with your challenge.
Yeah.
With the amethysts. Popping in a little bit of a clear drop in there. It's almost like water drops.
They
quite
are
nice with your bridal.
Oh, a must for bridal, yeah.
Twist them in your tianas.
Definitely, yeah.
But with any bride's sort of choice of colour, whatever your theme is, you might not have a theme. You might have a theme. Completely up to you. You might be letting your future husband choose your theme. If you've ever watched any of those programmes where, was it Don't Tell the Bride?
Oh yes. Oh,
could you imagine that? Kimbo was happy to have her wedding dress designed by Mike. I probably wouldn't.
No. What do you think, Amelia?
I think he's more likely to put in a...
Would you risk it with, you know, Mike do it? No.
I know Amelia's
Sorry,
getting married very, very shortly. Would you let Mike design your wedding outfit?
No.
There was no two ways about that.
There was no hesitation there, was there?
Just no. I'm with you, Amelia. Wouldn't be happening. Wouldn't be happening. I would. No offence, Mike, but I wouldn't even let him design a party dress. Oh, Wall of Fame. Sorry, I don't know where I'm off to. Oh, over there.
Were you just talking about Jurassic Park?
We have a scene from Jurassic World almost here.
This is number 480,
Wow.
and this is from Nina. Is it saying Nina? Was that Pippa?
Nina.
Nina. And Nina says, "Hi to all at JM. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's wire, of course, all from JM. I love making the sculptures and have them in my window. They look so nice in the sun, very shiny. Good luck to all fellow crafters."
And it's actually from
that's
Jane in Cornwall.
Oh, it's from, is it? Oh, right.
I think it's maybe use somebody else's email address. Maybe
Okay,
forward
so that's
someone's
from
email.
Jane in Cornwall. Fantastic dragons and all sorts there.
I love that. That
Fabulous.
must have taken so much time. Man, I wonder how many hours it took to make that.
Days.
Years
Days.
for me.
Yeah, weeks.
Love that.
And
Thank you
that's
so much for sending
480.
that in.
Thank you, that's fabulous.
Wowza. Oh, love the colours here. This has been very
Holiday
good with your
colours as
kits
well,
from
isn't it?
earlier
Yeah,
today.
definitely.
479, loving the summer here. This is from Pamela out in Wolverhampton.
It's quite a nice title, isn't it? Or Loving the Summer.
Loving the
Yeah.
I
I must
wonder what
write
you're
that
doing.
down as
Yeah,
well.
there's a new one. When the next kit's called Loving the Summer, I want some credit for that. Hi all, my entry this week is a necklace and bracelet set made from blue and green jasper puffy squares. Silver plated chain and findings all from JM. I bought these beads about 3 years ago. Looking through my stash, I decided to finally do something with them, and then I'm really pleased with the results. I love watching Jan, she really inspires me. Oh,
Bless her.
I need to let Jan know. I hope you like them, and that's from Pamela in Wolverhampton. Really do. That's lovely. Could put that on right now, can we?
Good
A
indeed.
lovely treat. Well done, you.
Thank you,
479.
Jen. And this is number 482,
Oh.
and that's similar to what we had earlier on, isn't
Similar
it?
to the shells,
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
this is from Natalie. Hi, Natalie. Good morning to all at JM. Please find enclosed this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. Made with multicoloured shell and nuggets. Yeah, gold-plated chain and wire. Everything all from JM. And I can't read what the rest says. Good luck to
apart
all.
from the small heart
apart
charm.
from the small heart. Good luck to everyone in the draw. And that's from Natalie. You are 482, Natalie. Well done. Lovely.
Really
Thank
summary.
you.
That's maybe given
Yeah,
some
it is very
inspiration for
much.
those of you who might have got the shell earlier today, actually.
Yes.
Maybe made you think, oh, fancy that. Right, this one, I've got two more quickly. This is 481. Wow. Love a good cabochon, and that just looks fantastic. A lot of work's gone into this. Morning, everyone. Hope the heat of the rain didn't cause too much discomfort. The attached photo shows a wrapped bangle using SP copper wire.
Gorgeous.
Wrapping a black agate, a sardonyx cabochon. Not the most delicate or skillful piece. Oh, don't say that.
I think
but
it
I
looks
think it
really-
works well.
Yeah,
I do
it's
think it
really
does.
good.
The back, it makes me think of
Yeah, I love the way, the shape and...
it makes me think of what was I thinking of? Lightning. Maybe it's just because I saw it last
Yes,
night. It's
yes.
making me think of the lightning. It's
Yes.
incredible, lighting up the sky. But I think it works well. Sorry, the background macrame board gives an idea of the size. So it does. Hoping everyone has had some good times this week and that everybody gets the weather they want. Oh, that's from Fran, who messaged in. I believe Fran Porter. Yes, Fran from earlier. Lovely to hear from you, Fran, and well done there. And one, oh wow,
That's steampunk, isn't it?
that's a fab treat. Steampunk.
gorgeous.
I haven't seen a wee bit of steampunk for a
No,
while.
for
You've made my
ages,
day with
no,
this. The
no.
clock faces as well. 483. Did you guess? Was it yours? This is from Sue in Hertfordshire. Hi all. This is my entry for this week's WAF. It's my take on steampunk necklace. All the stones and chain and pendant pieces were from JM. The spacers were just from my stash. I hope you like it. Good luck to all and all the best. And that's from Sue out in Hertfordshire. Sue, I love it. Really do. Makes me want
really
to do some
different,
steampunk.
It does, doesn't it? It's really
I like
cool,
steampunk, but I
love
haven't ever given it a go. I want to give that a go. Turquoise. Time. 12 at 12. You ready for this? 12 at 12. Might be a little bit
Get ready
late.
on the buttons.
Absolutely. I would actually find my phone now. If someone's on the phone, sorry to say, but this is probably much more important. I'd probably tell them they can make the call later. Yeah, totally. Get the phone lines, landlines, 0800 644 655 in a wee moment. Get ready to call us. Get ready to log in. You can log in now on the web, actually. It doesn't cost anything. Get ready for this because nobody wants to miss out on the turquoise. There's only 12, and I wish there was more, but 12 at 12. We'll see you in just a wee second. We're going to go and look at it, really.
Before it goes.
Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience. Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
Turquoise is one of the only gemstones named for its colour. The beautiful blue tones in turquoise are instantly recognisable. Turquoise often displays a beautiful black matrix across its surface, and this is often referred to as a web. Turquoise itself has been revered since ancient times. It's synonymous with the Native American culture, and it's often viewed as a very spiritual stone. Turquoise is one of the birthstones for December, making it a perfect addition to your collection. Turquoise has been used throughout history as well. Ancient Aztec civilizations actually prized turquoise as a gemstone above gold. The best examples of turquoise can be seen from the Sleeping Beauty mines in Arizona. These gemstones in particular are very, very clear and often don't display any surface inclusions at all.
Never before have I been able to offer you anything like this. The colour, the size, the quantity, the carat weight. This is absolutely everything. Everything you would dream of in a turquoise, isn't it? Textbook example. You've got faceted drops. Have you ever even seen on Jewellery Maker a faceted drop of a genuine, not reconstituted as much as we love it? It's a bit easier to get reconstituted turquoise. This is totally genuine turquoise. This is available right now for 12 people only. I have 12. ZYCI82 is the code, ZYCI82. Whether you decide to go for it or not, I would jot that down so you've got flying in on the web there. It is one that's going to be considered. It's the best, for me personally, the best drop at 105 carats of genuine turquoise we've ever had. It's not an everyday strand. We won't be getting more of these anytime soon. This is a true luxury. We've been waiting months. It's December's birthstone. The first, all right, we need to get your price and your first few have already gone. Whether you, oh, it's another world. Quality, outstanding. Fleur, is that our Fleur? West Midlands is in, Sue, Sandra, Furiel is in as well, Karen, Mary, Natasha, Jenny. There only ever were 12 available. It's not that we just decided to put 12 in today's show, there only were 12. So good luck to you all, with quite a few of you within your baskets. You may wish to get it and offer it between a few of you. You might want to split it into 3. I mean, there's loads there. Look at the quality on there. It's gone. Well done. I'm so sorry I didn't have more. But I am truly thrilled for those of you who were successful there. And if you missed out, please accept my sincere apologies. It is really rare. If you ever get the chance to see turquoise, join me as soon as you can. Again, there only were 12, so forgive me for that. But I'd rather bring you 12 than none. So I hope that's okay. Right. Sterling silver bezel set. The quality on these amethysts you will love. Amazing or amazing? Sterling silver bezel setting. Now you may have seen these in the past. They have been so popular. We've actually reordered some of our most popular lines recently, and these in the bezel in the pear shape have been the most popular to date. There's already a lot of you there. So what you've got is a sterling silver bezel. So what's happened is it's gone all the way around the gemstone with still a drill hole in there as well. So you can still either add in a jump ring or some wire or wrap loop or whatever you wish to do, whatever you wish to attach them to. You get to keep all these spaces in between. That's just there. That's just how they're presented because of the quality of them. Can you see the luster from these? Now that's front and back. Can you see? So as earrings or as pendants or as bracelets, as charms. Nikki's already got the there. Nikki, sorry, you're in already in Berkshire. Well done. Furiel's in. Great to see you. You've just got yourself the most fabulous turquoise. If I put it together, sorry, this is going to be hard for many of us because only 12 of us got it, but if I put that together, when do we have the luxury of amethyst and turquoise? Isn't that stunning? We've had lots of stunning treats on today. Maybe if you're fortunate enough to get the juiciest ruby strand probably to date, you might wish to put rubies and amethyst together. That would be a real treat. And quite deserved with the silver there. You would want something of that sort of high-end quality. Lovely to see you with me today. It's so wonderful to have your company. Maybe you were lucky enough, and as I say, we didn't have many, but if you got the pyrite with the sterling silver, maybe you wanted to have some of that with maybe a drop of amethyst at the bottom. They are in sterling silver. What you could also do, so many designs. Oops, flying rose quartz. So many designs. You may just wish to use sterling silver on a simple chain and just add a bail, make a bail, and have them completely up to you. But for yourself to get 2, 4, 6, 7 approximately, it's brand new, based on our most popular selling sterling silver bezel amethyst pieces. We've brought them to you in your pear shape down to $27.95. It is a brand new strand, absolutely, based on our most popular bezel set designs. So silver, sterling silver, all the way around. Sorry? On this? Is it a Super Saturday? Yes. Does that mean we can just make something clearance when we want to? It's brand new. You can't clear a brand new strand. Or can you? Nobody at any point, and please don't ask them to start telling us, Sheila, but nobody at any point has ever said to me, Ali, you can't do clearance on a brand new strand. They probably will after today though. So grab it while you can, because this won't last long. If you've ever wanted to get a strand that's brand new, that's the most popular in our sterling silver bezels for the shape and for the gem, it's been in the amethyst. It's between amethyst and your black onyx. They were really popular, but the amethyst won. The most popular, we feel, and you've felt, you've emailed us and you've messaged us and you've requested for the bezel setting back in stock. You've requested for them to be in the pear shape, and you've requested for them to be an amethyst in this facet that you've got there. So you've got it, and you've got it at a clearance price on a new strand. Why? Well, why not? Who makes up the rules? Well, I don't know. Technically, probably your son-in-law, but we won't focus on that too much.
What?
Who makes up the rules?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
Got Sheila on our side. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's
Totally.
fine.
You can make them.
I'm so busy trying to thread on mine.
Oh, bless
to
you.
see him.
We've lost her. I don't think I've ever heard you so quiet in your life. We've lost her. She's
I'm
threading.
losing me trying to get it done before the end of the show.
Oh, bless you. Do you know what you could do? I think is just talk us through some thoughts that you would do with them, and then that way you don't need to sit and try and.
Yeah, that's
thread
true.
them.
Well,
How about you do
I
that?
have done one. So
Yeah,
that's
you've been a beautiful piece.
But these are just beautiful. They're
Do you think they would go with
the
your
work's done
challenge?
for you, isn't it? The work's
Most
done for you
definitely.
around the gemstone, and yeah, there's no words can really describe how beautiful they are, and how if you had to try and wire that, or it just takes all of the
Hard work away.
hard
really.
work out of it, basically. Yeah,
Easy. But
yeah,
price point makes it
and even those lovely spaces that are in between. I mean, they're beautiful, aren't they?
You'd be happy enough at
Yeah,
1995 to pay
oh
for
my
an amethyst
gosh,
drop
and
like
there's-
that. And we're gonna be
in a
suggestions.
strand,
Yeah,
you know,
send
all
it
of those,
approximately.
that would cost you, gosh, over £100 at least.
Because it is in silver, it's not. Not that
exactly.
we don't have a problem with base metals. Totally use them. It's not a problem.
I
But
have
when it's
one
silver, you would change the price point. Emily in the West Midlands, I'd have one drop in a headpiece at the front of the head with the chain. Now I can't separate
those
them,
are
but if I try and
perfect.
if you can excuse my wrinkles, apparently they're dehydration lines. I'm going to stick with that. Apparently so.
But just one in a like a
Don't know if I can
wire
hide the red.
headpiece.
Love it.
Gorgeous.
For once in my life, I don't have roots. That's awesome. I only can. Actually, I've got a new hairdresser, and she's fab. Looking after my hair, she is. Right. Do apologise. I'm wiping them now because I probably got my makeup on them. Right. Oh gosh, they're flying at the door, brand new. Well, I knew they'd be flying at the door, but I didn't realise I only had 44 left. I've got about 20 odd in baskets. West Midlands, Aberdeen, Falkirk, Dorset, Somerset, Manchester, Midlothian, Buckinghamshire, Angus, to name a few. I'm not just reading out locations, they are actually people who've put them in baskets. Do check those out as and when you can. It's time to do a quick recap on the amber. Can I be cheeky? Can I give this to Sheila so we can look in camera 5? Because in camera, my camera, if I tilt them up, you might not see. Oh, Amelia, thank you. Just so you can see how many ambers you actually get when you separate them into the different shades of amber. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got your you've got your scissors back. Thank you. What you have there with a 42 centimetre. Now this launched as your early bird. Call me as quick as you can on these because these are not staying around. Brand new amber treat. So you get a lot. Now they're about the same quantity in each. It's just the middle ones have obviously got a bigger square to sit in.
to roll round.
Can you see that you could just separate them into the separate colours? You don't just have to have alternating like this. You could graduate it. You could do one colour graduating. Oh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? If you graduated it from the sort of lemony tone through to the golden orange, the traditional sort of Baltic amber colour.
Especially
into
if
the
you bought
darker
chandelier earrings as well, you could, because those were stunning, weren't they?
They
were
were from the previous
absolutely
kit.
beautiful. Yeah.
There is so much you could do with amber, but simply just restrand this. With 150 out of 500 available, for how many? 60 in baskets. Not to mention those are now the majority of people who got this multi-bid. Don't worry if you didn't multi-bid. Because if you didn't, you didn't. Tracy Malaga's multi-bid on this one. If you've just tuned in, maybe you were fast asleep when we did these at 9 AM, maybe you were out and about. Either way, thank you so much for even taking the time to join us this afternoon. But try and get them when you can. Flora of the West Midlands, sorry. Morning, gorgeous ladies. I cannot believe I have just bought genuine turquoise and genuine amber. I'm in heaven, says Flora. I'm over the moon for you, Flora.
Enjoy.
Can you believe that? And if you
So
think about
excited.
it,
So
you've got all of that for under £200. In fact, under £180. Hold on. What was the amber? The turquoise, 140, 95. So you've got all of it for under £161. £161. You've got yourself totally genuine turquoise and amber. That's unreal, isn't it? Amber wise, when you get it home, don't expect it to be a big heavy carat weight. It's not. Well, officially, technically, what your amber is prehistoric tree sap, I guess, is how you could describe it. It's going to be light. It's the colour, it's the beauty, it's the rarity, it's the genuine beauty, the collectability that's so special about amber. We used to get our amber in from different places, and then we met, or of course should I say, Sheila's son-in-law, Steve, found and met a wonderful family in Poland who were making Baltic amber jewellery, making sterling silver amber jewellery. And he commissioned them and worked with them to create a collection for our sister channel, Gems TV. It's called the Baltic Amber Collection, funnily enough. And it passed down their family. I think it was about 70 odd years. It'd been passed down their family, the sterling silver and the amber work that they made. And I remember I went to an exhibition at the NEC. It was the, what's it called? Spring Fair, that's what it was. 2 years ago, or 3 years ago maybe it was. And there was Baltic amber in silver. And the prices for shops to buy it and then retail, so the retail price, not the retail price, the sort of cost price, you were looking at over 3 figures easily for simple pieces that we had in our sister channel for not even £50. And it was crazy, and I feel sorry for the stores trying to compete to buy. The only reason we were able to get amber like this at quality like this is because we can go to Poland, we can go to the source.
This is exactly the difference, and that's what Steve does, doesn't he? You know,
Absolutely.
that's why we have what we have, because he does that. And
when you meet someone, isn't it a totally different experience if you meet the person that you're selling to or you're buying from, and you get to create a relationship?
It's trust, isn't it, as well, and being able to trust them and know that you're going to get the best quality.
And still buying from them 9 years on. And if you think about it, if you're a family jeweller, well, we are a family jewellers, but if you think about being a family jewellers that's a smaller family jewellers in Poland that just makes one style of jewellery, sterling silver, Baltic amber jewellery, and imagine you work with a company that sells worldwide and buys thousands of your stock lines, thousands, year after year. Obviously, you're going to keep your best quality amber for them, aren't you? That's what that would make business sense. You keep your best quality for those who buy the biggest amount, and you want to keep your regular customers happy. That would make sense. So therefore, within 9.5, I don't think it was 9 years we started. It was only about 5 years ago I think we started working. We haven't had amber on Jewellery Maker for 5 years, but we've had it on a sister channel for around about 5 years, if my memory is correct. So to get it at £20. This is the most important thing. If you were selling this, seriously, in all seriousness, this isn't me just talking or having fun with you as my friend. This is me being serious. This is me being your accredited jewellery professional. This is me being, I guess, your shop business setup coach. My advice to you is, please, whatever you do, before you put your price on this, before you sell it, look around, look at the prices everywhere else is doing, see where you can spend your money in amber and see what you've made. Do not think because of the price point, the quality isn't of the highest standard. Please, that's the one thing that upsets me now and again, is that you may think that because it's only £20, it's only worth that. This is not to imply a value or worth, this is just to get it to you as affordably as we can. Thank you, GM, for making wonderful gems like amber accessible to buy. It's a Rosemary in Somerset. I wanted a pair of amber earrings, and for tiny chips on a dangle, they were $49.99. We can buy on our sister channel massively in bulk, and because of that, we can do it here on Jewellery Maker. Our boss Steve said to us many years ago, over 5 years ago, before Jewellery Maker started, maybe with the amount of crafters out there, jewellery makers out there, maybe instead of just selling finished pieces of jewellery, maybe we should think about supporting those who make their own jewellery and have their own jewellers. Because whenever we offer jewellery and talk about jewellers, it's never meant with any disrespect, because we love jewellers. Everybody who loves jewellery, we all love each other. It's how it works. But You have to respect everyone and each other, but sometimes we can be very, very fortunate, and we can't get complacent about it, because this is really collectible and really rare and really, really affordable at that price. So do enjoy it, and it is genuine. There is an authenticity certificate for you as well. I know it's crazy, but enjoy it. We bought 500, so we got a good deal. Right, Indian Sunset. I'm in love with this. I've shown this to you quite a few times in separate strands, but here's a finished piece of jewellery made by our beading buddy Sue. Wait till you see this. Hasn't she done a grand job? Now that to me is 100% the brief, isn't it? That is an Indian sunset. Our buying team are off to India this weekend actually. Do you love or do you love? How fab. So what do you get? You do not get that finished piece of jewellery, no. Unless, maybe you're the first to dibs it. Maybe I should do a dibs today. I haven't done a dibs yet on this shift. Yeah. Not today. Oh no, I meant a dibs for everyone at home. I've totally dibs for myself, yeah. Nobody else has texted in and dibsed. Do you know what I mean by that? I remember somebody saying to me, Wiley, this, you don't get this where they were from. But in Scotland, when I was growing up, if you said dibs and you were the first person to say it and it was available, dibs, it was yours. Yeah. Dibs, you get it. Dibs on the best cake. Dibs on the biggest pasty. Whatever, it could be anything. So I tend to dibs on finished pieces of jewellery. I would love that necklace, Laura in Cheshire. We'll send dibs then. Right, dibs. Or buy the bundle and you can make it. Or both. Right. Oh wait, why not? But hold on, Kip, who said dibs first? I can ask for a customer number. And what was that? Yeah, but Kimbo, stop making it complicated, sweetheart. If somebody sent in a dibs, we'll read out their message, we'll read out their name, and then they can text us a customer number. It's not, we can do it. Come on, Kim. Come on, Kim. Well, if they don't, then they don't have it, and then it's their loss. Kimbo, get over it. Put it on. Well, who was the first to dibs? And I'll tell them. No one's dibs. Oh well. I don't know why we're having this conversation then. That's waste of time. If you want a dibs, you have to give us your customer number. If you don't give us your customer number, then we've got nowhere to send it to. And we can't do anything other than buy anything for you with your customer number, really. So you don't need to worry. Right. This is stunning. I love it. You've got yourself citrine and garnets. Now, these garnets are very, very rare. Do you know where they're from? Do you know what kind of garnets they are? They don't look red, do they? It's because they're not. They almost look like amber. Absolutely, they do. Let me add the amber in. Oh my gosh, imagine you put amber in with that. Can you see how similar Hessonite garnet looks colour-wise to amber hues?
Very tribal, isn't it? That's beautiful.
With the citrine blending in with some of the amber hues.
Put a little bit of gold chain in between. What stunning! Oh, different sizes of some of the chunky chain we do.
Of it.
Yeah, beautiful.
With the affordability of your amber, maybe that's left you a little space in your budget for some matching stones. I adore Hessonite garnet. It's one of the more golden oranges, one of the rarer garnets to actually get your hands on if you manage to get your hands on it. Wow. Carat weights in there are magnificent. They're huge. I have for you 160 carats of your garnets and nuggets plus 170 carats. Over 300 carats of Hessonite garnets there for you, plus 45 carats of citrine. Now, if that is not a treat, I'm not entirely sure what is. You've got a lovely combination. You've got January's birthstone as well as citrine, which is September's. No, citrine is November. Sorry, forgive me. Sapphire is September's. You've got that available to you. You have a lovely option between the rondelles and the nuggets, which is a lovely contrast. And you have yourself a really strong, striking colour. Now these are being allocated really quickly. Lots of multi-bids coming through. I'm currently having a wee flick through my gem book, trying to see if there is anything on Hastenite Garnet. I'm sure there will be. Well, there isn't. It might be under H. There's a variety. Well, no, sometimes it's under garnet and sometimes it's under the name of the garnet.
Ah,
sometimes
no good me looking for you, is it? I can't see the small print. I'm hopeless today.
I'll see if I can see it here for you. Anyway, there it is there. It's under H. With it, what you want, the headline on this is a warm, fiery, glowing garnet that's often misidentified with cherry zircon. What do you reckon? Fiery orange. It's an isometric crystal structure your garnets are, but you'll probably know that anyway, same as your diamonds. You've got yourself a gem that this particular variety of garnet cannot be heat treated. You don't need special care with it at all. A beautiful gem, a dreamy, dreamy gemstone. This I adore, but it has got, I'm just looking at the book as to what we were talking about earlier, which is just talking about the peaches and the oranges and the stunning cinnamon tones to reds, a lovely variety of the grossular variety of your garnets. It is absolutely a collectible garnet without a shadow of a doubt. It's not, we don't tend to heat our garnets anyway, but it's not one that's heated. When you combine that with the beauty and the sunshine of citrine, you have a must. You have an absolute Indian summer. You have a true treat on this one, and I'm over the moon for you. Lots of treats. It's on page 635 if you've got the gem book of the lure. So the Lure of Gems, which was written by Steve Bennett, proofread by us. So apologies for the mistakes. You've got yourself 635 is a page that tells you a wee bit more about it under Hastenite Garnet, so under H rather than your garnets. There's plenty for you to treat yourself to. If you want any more explanation on garnets or this variety of garnets, there are over 30 different varieties of garnets to collect. So there's a good quantity, but this is from the grossular variety of the garnets, which is the same, if my memory serves me correctly, as your Tsavorite garnet. It's from the same family. So if you've got any Tsavorite garnet, then it'd be a lovely member of the family. At 11, is it? Do you know what I had on a sister channel? I had a Hastenite Garnet Lyrique, and it sold for 4 figures. Try and find Hastenite Garnet elsewhere. If I had one of those pad eyes or notebooks or something fancy right now with the internet, like Kimbo has, I would search engine Hastenite Garnet jewellery and wait till you see the prices that come up. This is not an everyday garnet. It is rare, it is collectible, it is so, so beautifully natural. And you've just got it for a, well, you can see what you got it for. Enjoy that. 2 nugget strands. Kimbo, I don't know why you're playing with a calculator. I can hear you go. Is it clear? Jenny from Bristol dibs in first for the necklace. Jenny, we're going to send you Sue's piece. I'll ask Wendy Woo, she's in the workshop next door. I love that. What's wrong with that if everybody texts and dibs all the time? So we'll just do it as and when. What was that? I love giving jewellery away. No, it's just a treat. How about we only do it on certain days? That'll never happen. I always change my mind, don't I? All right. All right, Kimbo. That's just stunning. I can't believe you might have got that. Right. Labradorite and Moonstone. Oh! I saw these earlier. I kept looking at them. I wanted to pick them up. How long is this? Wow. Oh my goodness me. Is this a joke? They're all 30 centimetres apart from one, which is 31. I'm not going to argue for getting an extra centimetre. Wow. Do we need... Oh! We have to see the colours from these. These are phenomenal. Oranges, copper colours, greens in there, blues in there. There are so many colours. Wow, wow, wow. You've got coins, you've got rounds, you've got wheels, you've got more wheels, you've got rondelles, and you've got ovals. And you've got 6 strands, 3 of each member of the family, 3 moonstones, 3 labradorites, so all from the feldspar family. Doodly-doo. All tassel strands. That is something that you go for. Wow. I want to just wrap these around my hands like a gazillion times. There's just so much colour coming from all of these. Sorry, I can't keep my hands still. I'm getting excited. You have labradorite in faceted rounds of 3mm to 4mm, faceted buttons of 4mm to 6mm. Sorry, I call them coins. Plain ovals from 7x4 to 9x5mm. That's your rainbow moonstone actually. Your labradorite irregular wheels are 3x2 to 5x3, and the last 2 are rainbow moonstone, which are 4x2 to 5x3 plain wheels, and more plain wheels of 3x2 to 6x2mm. 6 strands, genuine gems, all labradorite moonstones, brothers and sisters, for £30. It's £5 a strand. £4.99 roughly a strand. Do you fancy 30 odd centimetres each? I can't get my head around all of these, the quality of them. Kimbo, did you see these before you picked them? Or did you just, you did, you saw them, they were amazing. The reason Kimbo's picked these isn't because necessarily the quantity is the same, it's because she loved the colour. The true rainbow moonstone, the true Sheila of your labradorite. So many colours and so many gems. Look how much you've got. There's 30 centimetres on each one, apart from one that's got 31. I can't believe you just got that for £29.95. I'm over the moon for you. Mike looks royally confused. Oh, can I just quickly twist them? Sorry. Am I allowed, Kimbo? Yes. Imagine. Now that's 3 and 3. You could also separate them. How lush is that? Wow. Fancy some headpin stashers? Oh, I'll put them in the wrong box. Right. Ooh, you've got loads in here. Oops. Oh, they're like the mushroom. I call them mushroom ones. Call them mushroom headpins. You're gonna get 300, approximately. So we've weighed them basically, and weighed 300, I imagine, and then weighed the rest and added them as an approximate 300. So, oh sorry, approximate 200, not 300. Oh, it is 300, forgive me. Well, that's a mind-boggling, isn't it? Sorry, forgive me for that. So, you will get 3 packs of 100, giving you 300 in total. Forgive us on our television graphics. 50mm headpins. Wow. Essential or essential, and what I love particularly about these, not only the end cap, is the length of them. They are 50mm, and they're silver plated. So you make a couple of links out of those, absolutely. Get some big gems on those. Obviously, if you've got really big holes in the gemstones, drill holes, these will work great, won't they? Because of course they're not going to slip through because you've got these really perfect ends. Massive fan of these. Happy days. So 50mm, so giving you plenty to work with. They're silver plated, 300 headpins, 3 packs of 100 coming your way. Do you fancy them? Have I just asked, is it the silliest question? 300 headpins for £10, £9.95. Fab or fab? Surprise there, Sheila?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can never have enough head pins or any of the basics. You really can't, because you always run out. Always
the fact
run
that
out.
they're 50mm longer than our usual sort of 42mm, is that for you a really good advantage?
Yeah, especially if you want to roll wrap a head pin down off a gemstone, it gives you that chain effect. If you actually roll it down and keep putting your round nose pliers on the top of it as you're rolling, it gives you that lovely chain effect. And if you put quite a lot of them onto some wire or some beading thread or chain, you get like a cluster effect. So the longer the head pin, the more you've got a chain look at the bottom of the gemstone.
That sounds really gorgeous. Oh, do you want to try that? If you've got some at home, maybe give it a try just now. If you don't, maybe give us a try just now. Maybe get a hold of these just now, sorry. Are you joking? These are flying. Well done indeed. That's not what I was asking, the joke was. Kimbo, please may I ask a question? How many? How much do you trust me?
Oh, is that the Cabochon? Oh.
Never,
Oh.
never in my entire life at Jewellery Maker have I brought you a pink opal cabochon. This is a must, without a shadow of a doubt. Do you know what's funny? This gemstone, my boss Steve was trying for months and months and months to get pink opals for their sister channel. We had so few pink opals, and then on Jewellery Maker we got pink opal. Everybody was over the moon. And we still have pink opal, and we're getting stronger and stronger in our pink opals. If you got pink opal from me the other day, you need this to go with it. It's if you can, if you've set it in your budget, it is a dream. Totally genuine. In a huge, look at the quality of this. It is a 25mm, totally natural, and Peruvian. Is it from Peru? 100% natural Peruvian, get it. That is my one word of advice to you. And have you ever heard me say that about anything? And then if I have said it, have you been pleased with it? Pyrite chain is exactly what I was thinking of, Director Claire. Loving your thoughts. So stunning. It is huge. You gotta trust me, never before we had a natural Peruvian pink opal of a 25mm, 20 carat solitaire on its own with me ever. It is the ultimate treat. I would put this 100% with my sapphires if I had half a chance. High end or high end? Yes, it deserves to go with sapphires of that caliber, and rubies and emeralds. Without a shadow of a doubt, I would be putting those together. Look at the completely different look it has. This is one of the most outstanding treats. Susan Lanarkshire's just gone for two. Norfolk has gone for theirs as well. Diana Caron's in Glamorgan. Is that our Caron? Is that guest designer Caron? In Glamorgan. Woo! Rosaline in there in Tiny Weir. Patson in West Lothian, you were the first in. I am blown away. I didn't think we would have this. I can't even speak. I didn't mention it to you because I didn't think for love nor money I would have this. I've had turquoise, I've had sapphires, I've had rubies, I've had Colombian emeralds, I've had abalone, I've had all of these beautiful treats. I've had for you multicolored. I had amber. Never would I have thought in my wildest dreams that I would have got this. Kim never told me about it.
If Linda was back from
She never
holiday,
showed me anything.
she would have that to do with the soutache. She really would. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Opal as well.
I cannot speak.
You could use some of the, you can use all of the cords around, but because it's such a beautiful, opal and that size for that price, I would keep it quite, either wire wrap it or do some soutache with it. because it's absolutely exquisite. You don't really want to cover it up too much, do you?
Phil, can I ask you a question? May I borrow your gold cuffs that's coming up later? Any of them? We launched these the other day in silver, thank you so much. And they're coming up with Lucy today. But this, you might not like it at all. It might just be me, but I think that would be incredible. Glued in, or however you wish to attach it. One of those. And attach it in that bangle. I'm in love. Elegant chandelier boutique. Where's my kit? Here it is. Yeah, it's got the butterflies. Are you feeling the love? Have you thought of your symbol of love yet? Your symbol of happiness? No? Butterflies are my symbol of happiness, Sheila. I was reading a book and it said you should find something that makes you feel happy. And whenever you see it, reminds you of it. And just as I read that in my book, a butterfly flew past, because I couldn't think of anything. I thought, I'm sitting on all I could see was like a pool and a beach, like no beach, or just a pool with some stones and a deck chair. I was thinking, what could be my symbol? And a butterfly flew past. And ever since then, I see butterflies all the time. In clothes, in prints, in pictures.
Yes, and the colours
around.
of butterflies are just, nature's wonderful, isn't it? The exotic colours that you get are absolutely gorgeous.
Makes me want to go to the butterfly farm in Stratford now. I haven't been for years. You get 10 sterling silver butterflies. Sheila has put together not one, but 2 packs of sterling silver sterling silver butterflies. Sterling silver Sheila
Sean
butterflies.
Connery, isn't it?
Oh, what a treat. Are we in love or are we in love? That is genuinely an aquamarine cabochon, yes. You did not by mistake. That's a real aquamarine cabochon. Aquamarine nuggets, they're so sizable. There's over 250 carats there. 200 carats of amazonite, nugget shell strand, plus hematite. Or is it pyrite? No, it's hematite, silver coated hematite. I was right the first time. And then look at these. With so many in baskets. I wish you all the best of luck. There's not very many available anymore, unfortunately. You've been hot to trot on these ones, or these have been hot to trot, should I say. Very, very few available, but still available. That is the key to remember. So 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. Alternatively, you can use the website, whichever is most convenient for you. Or if you've got the wee fancy app, if you've downloaded it onto one of your smartphones or tablets, or maybe even if you're lucky enough to have a smart television. You could also, the lightning turned our television on. Oh,
I'm glad, because mine hasn't been on for a couple of days. I've got nothing at all on the television, just no information. My signal is completely gone.
Oh no!
For 2 days now.
How do you watch Jewellery Maker?
I haven't been able to. I've had to, I can't even get anything on catch up. I need a few channels, yeah.
No!
So I'm, yeah.
Well, you're just going to be having to entertain yourself with jewellery making.
Go on my tablet.
Oh, what a shame. Yeah, get your tablet out. Download the free app.
Yeah.
If you've not already.
Yeah. I like a big screen there to watch. That's the trouble, you see. I like to.
But better small than nothing, eh?
Well, that's very true. That's very true.
£34 and 95 pence. Is this happening? Yeah, it really is. How? I don't know. I just love it. I love what you've put together. I love the sort of summer breeze that you've got. It reminds me of, you know, when you, it's gonna sound crazy, but you know those air fresheners that you can get? And they've got like the coolest name, like Caribbean Breeze.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know if that smells genuinely like a Caribbean breeze, because I've never been to, well, I have been Caribbean, that's not true, but I can't remember the smell of the breeze.
No, you can't.
But it's the colour of the bottle.
It is the colour.
Caribbean breeze colour.
I mean, Dion would love, because she's really blue, isn't she? She loves her blue.
Absolutely.
And to be honest, I find blue very tranquil, very calming, very relaxing. And that's what attracted me to, and with the silver butterflies as well, and the chandelier earrings.
Gosh, is there anything you haven't put in this treat
elegant
for us?
chandelier, yeah, those are absolutely, they would go so nice with the filigree pendant. That
From the previous kit, yeah.
The previous kit, yeah.
Have a look on Facebook if you're on there, Jewellery Maker's Facebook page, just Jewellery Maker UK, or alternatively have a look on YouTube to watch back later. You can see all the pictures of the designs will be put on Facebook for you before the end of the day. So you can get, when you get this kit home, you can follow the inspiration and make some of Sheila's designs. Please do send them to us. That would be lovely in the Wall of Fame. I'd love to see them. Shaded Ruby, have we got any left? Did you get one?
Yes.
Sheila managed to get her hands on this. Is the juiciest. I can't believe I've got any. Oh, it's so cold. I love the feel of a genuine gemstone, lovely and cold. You have got yourself the juiciest ruby, just like that. My director Claire's just said she would be a really dull guest designer because she would just restrand everything. Yeah. Sometimes there's nothing wrong.
And even if you just put just a little pearl, a bigger size pearl in the middle, you know, you don't have to go too complicated. I think when you've got
or a silver
gemstones,
butterfly.
that silver butterfly on the side, yeah, whatever, yeah, a few of them, maybe 5 at the front.
Because you can.
Because you've got 10.
Or tassellating butterflies like the design you made.
Yeah, yeah.
So many options for the juiciest rubies. Oh, my legs are swinging under the table. We're in love with these. Grab them before they go. When was the last time you saw this juicy ruby? Well, obviously if you're watching early you would have seen this one, but juicy or juicy. Pats and Nicolettes and County Antrim, and it went to $32.95. Wowza. CPUD40 is the code on this one. Would you put it with a... Absolutely, you would put it with turquoise if you were fortunate enough to get one. I can't believe Fleur got one. In fact, no, I tell a fib, I can believe Fleur got one. She's on it. What was that, Claire? Oh, I thought you were given a thought of what you would put it with. Lots and lots of you in, joining us on the phone lines and the web. Join me as and when you can. Do not delay. Put it with anything you fancy. At $32.95, it's your treat. You've got 30 days to make your mind up. They are so juicy. I love it with those amethysts. Where's my clear quartz? Where did I put them? Back on the bust. Lustrous, so sizable and clean as you like in their clarity. These are genuine faceted clear quartz. Love, love, love them. 495 carats for you on 14mm rounds. What were you thinking, Sheila?
They would just sit lovely just on the top of a comb, because a comb can take the weight. You'll probably get about 5 on there. Then you can make some earrings, you could make a bracelet. So out of one strand, and you could get a necklace. So out of one strand at that price, you can get 3, 4, 5 pieces of jewellery out of it. I mean, and a ring, of course, make a beautiful ring.
Could you imagine one big whopper?
Yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, just beautiful.
I love them the way they imagine you had the butterflies dangling from these.
And Kim's left the price off, hasn't she?
Oh, she has.
So who knows what she's going to do now?
She's so cheeky.
But there's got to be, there's a lot on there. So you could get a whole suite of jewellery, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
A few rings.
And if you wanted to use them, if you put your business hat on and just thought, right, I just want one of them, and have them as a sort of my big feature.
Have one in the middle and then have about three links coming off of chain, so that it's not just a single piece of chain. And if you bought the chain earlier, that gorgeous, gorgeous chain, look beautiful with it.
Could you imagine?
Beautiful. I love that.
It's just luxury, isn't it?
Isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Classy, chic, sophisticated.
You can't go wrong with sophisticated, can you? Sheer sophistication. No. I don't think I've ever heard anyone in life say, "Oh, I don't want to look sophisticated."
Because you all do. There's always points in your life where you have to have that look, don't you? Special occasions, weddings,
I
Christmas.
just look at these lustering all day.
I know.
Make me think of the Ice Queen from Narnia.
Yes, yes.
Right, price point, what do you reckon? 15 or 17 or $12.95? $12.95. We worked out as less than 50 pennies each. My memory serves me correctly. so many treats for you and a full length, full of luster. Now obviously there's a big white line through the middle from the white cord, but if the white cord wasn't in there, there's not going to be a big white line through the middle.
They would be all on the floor actually, wouldn't they?
Enjoy those. They look actually quite fabulous with the lapis lazuli and the rose quartz.
Oh, wouldn't they just?
You could alternate those.
Perfect
Right,
pairing.
Sheila, you had a challenge, which
Even
actually
more of a
today
challenge without being able to see. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you've been working away, you have. I love it.
And I've
Bless you.
restanded them all. They're not on a piece of thread, they are on wire now, so.
Without her glasses. I love this intricate wire work. I don't know how you did that without your glasses.
I know, I just felt. So
You just felt
just
it.
felt
Jewellery
it.
making blind. I love that.
I know,
Brilliant. Why
making
not?
blind.
You can do it. So you've got
And there's
your-
loads left. Look, I've got absolutely loads and loads
Well, I
left.
doubt you've even touched the tiny
I
one,
haven't.
have
No,
you?
I haven't touched the tiny ones. No, that I would have no chance then, would I? Really, if you think. I mean, yeah.
You get 3 strands of nuggets, if my memory serves me correctly, and you get
on the thread.
Oh, there they are there.
Yes, the thread.
You get your nylon, Eslon thread. Can't speak that.
I love that bundle. You know, if I'd have got my specs, I could have used more, but I was struggling.
Simply, many of us think memory wire bracelets, chips and nuggets.
Definitely.
Top seller for many of our guest designers. In fact, Mark Smith, who was on with us yesterday, he loves a good chips and nuggets. There's DVDs. Maybe you watched the DVDs yesterday and you got a hold of them. Maybe you want to treat yourself. Maybe you want to treat someone else.
Certainly a good buy, isn't it? That price.
Absolutely. But the only place you can get the Eslon cord at 0.4 mil gauge in the purple is with this bundle just now. So try and join us as soon as you can, if you fancy. There's ametrine in there as well. It's advertised as amethyst, but I think we can see
ametrine, yes.
you get ametrine properties. Probably just, again, to cover ourselves, just in case you get more amethyst than the ametrine. Because amethyst and ametrine blended together by Mother Nature is called ametrine, that you get in a place called the Nahi mine in Bolivia. It's beautiful, absolutely. So £12.95. Have you got yours? Are you thinking about it? There's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, just shy of 1,000, if not over 1,000 carats there for you of genuine amethysts. Amazing, amazing.
I loved it, absolutely loved it. I tended to mix it, you know, because plus the fact that the holes, and they were a bit bigger to see.
Yeah, a bit easier.
Yeah, they were easy for me to thread on.
Oh, Sheila,
absolutely gorgeous. And
quickly,
there's
when are
loads
you next
left.
with us?
Next Friday.
Next Friday morning, mid?
Morning.
Morning. Next Friday morning.
And then I'm off
Friday the 10th. You do not want to miss this, because Sheila will be on Friday morning for you. I've had a wonderful day with you. Sheila's designs have been fabulous. Please don't go anywhere, because you have the brilliant afternoon show. It's the DI show, and guess who it is? It's the gorgeous Lucy. And it's not just the gorgeous Lucy, you've got Deb Rudge with you too. So please stay tuned, enjoy it. The bangles are coming up, and we will see you very, very shortly.
Take
have
care.
a lovely day.
Have a lovely weekend.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye now. Bye.